Alright, buddy, it looks like we are live finally. It took forever to get logged in. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I can't, like I'm trying to get off work and I'm getting punked. Oh no, we need you to stay a little bit longer. Oh no, we need you to stay a little bit longer. When it's time to go, you ready to go?
Yep.
I don't blame you at all whatsoever. Huh? I guess we'll get some work done until somebody pops in and hangs out with us and asks us some questions. I get the ball rolling just to kind of get up and going. I know you had a long day today.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's sales going?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
More than that, busy today.
What's going on up there? Like it was so crowded the other day.
I think the other day was just because of seeing everybody.
Is that what it was? Oh, okay. Didn't dawn on me. Uh, I was I was having my own little party here. Give me a little bit of spirits going on in my iced coffee. Oh goodness gracious! So
Yeah, it was real busy at work. Except for the line was, everybody was talking about Cinco de Mayo. My brothers bringing food out.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's always good. That's a vice for me.
Yeah. So I at least got to be at work. So I'm not mad.
Okay, I like that. You said you got to eat at work. So was it a lot of food?
Oh, yeah. Plenty of food.
Did they order out, or they
Um,
kind of did like a potluck and brought in dishes?
they definitely ordered out.
Oh, okay.
They definitely ordered out.
Do they ever do that though? Like have?
Like a pop-up?
Yeah, at work.
Not really. I mean,
No, it's always mostly
Yes.
ordered out.
yes, mostly ordered from Johnny Max.
Oh yeah, you were telling me that Johnny
Yeah,
Max
yeah.
is normal. I really do enjoy Johnny Max. Now, are you guys corporate owned or are you guys owned by like an individual person?
One person.
One person owns you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is pretty cool because when we go to HR,
They get back to that one.
it gets back to that one person. Whatever happens, the owner, the big owner. You know,
They kind of jump in.
yep.
Have you ever had to go to HR?
Uh,
Okay, well that's a good sign.
thankfully.
That's a good sign, son. You just don't know.
I do not plan on going up to HR anytime soon.
Okay. I feel like HR is almost like the principal's office
It's definitely
when you're in
principal.
school. Yeah. So they handle everything from complaints to, formalizing punishment to formalizing terminations.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Somebody, I think somebody got fired or quit yesterday.
they had to walk them out.
Uh, we would not know because they are.
They're not allowed to discuss that. Yeah, that's a personal record.
They
But you just know they ain't there no more.
Exactly.
It's like a
Exactly.
disease.
It's just like a disease.
Somebody happens along.
You know?
Well, you out in the world now. You doing your adulting thing, and mommy's very proud of you. Very proud of you. When you had that award the other day, woo, I'm like, look at them still doing it, still showing up, and still making me proud.
Right.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
And what was great, like, because when I had went to that meeting in the morning, wasn't expecting nothing. I thought they were just gonna talk about, how well the company's doing and stuff like that.
Okay.
Which they did talk about, but they also wanted to acknowledge everybody for their customer service and all that, who was doing the most helpful things for the customers and stuff.
I like that. I like that because I think what it does is it sets a tone and it sets an expectation. This is what we want to focus on.
Yeah,
When somebody comes in here, we want them to feel valued.
yeah.
And it starts
That's literally what they were saying.
good. And they say it starts with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so every person that's exhibiting customer service, keep it up. But this one person goes out of his way. Justin. So, hey, Pud, what's wrong? We're recording. We're live. Hey, baby. Hey, that's the other partner. You can come in. Just want you to know we live. Oh no, don't do that. We don't own the rights to whatever she.
Right. We want YouTube coming down.
No, don't want to lose more channel. Or I quite enjoy it. Oh, we got some visitors. Hey, say hi. Michelle, how are you? Oh, we got quite a few visitors.
You did not know.
How are you doing? We are actually diamond painting.
For once.
As you guys can see, my co-host is with me.
Finally back. Hello.
He said finally back on, and hello. Hi, Tia and sweet son. Hi, Amber. Just so you guys know, my son's name is Justin. I know that, you know. But we have a lot of new subscribers, so I want to make sure that, you know, I'm always going into a little bit.
Oh, that's good.
We're just kind of hanging out tonight because we were brainstorming. So you guys can always join along. Michelle says, hi, Justin.
Hello.
You guys can always join along in our brainstorming, but obviously the next step is for us to come up with our next giveaway. And some of the reasons why I like giveaways is because when I first started looking at diamond painting, I couldn't afford to buy but one or two. And I know if you guys have seen my stash video, you know that I have quite a stash. But it really was like some unfortunate moments that ended up paying off really well. So my job closed, and with the stay bonus that I received, what you working on, Justin? Michelle wants to know what you're working on.
I am trying to finish up my little first project over here. Going quite well, I assume.
It's going quite well.
Yeah, nearly done.
Look at that sparkle. Move it back over a little bit more so she can. Oh, you can see the sparkle really well. A blessing in disguise. Yes, Amber. That is nice. You can see your things about this.
Yes.
It's a car. It's a race car, actually. It's got a lot of sparkle and shine. He's had friends over to look at it. My nephew was here with some of his friends.
I really haven't had the time to get back to it.
But everyone, he gets a ton of compliments on it. So one of the reasons why I like to do giveaways is because my stash is building up. I definitely don't think that I'll get to everything that's in my stash. And the reason I know I won't get to everything that's in my stash is because I keep ordering more stuff. And so that's one of the reasons why I like to do diamond painting. When I first started shopping, I couldn't afford but one or two. I went out in person. I'll never forget my son. He got me a couple. He got me two.
You're welcome.
Thanks, boo. And then my daughter, she was doing like babysitting and little odd jobs and stuff for money. She wanted to be able to get me something that she liked for Christmas. And so she took her little bit of money and she bought me a couple. You know, if you order on eBay, you can get them for like, what, $8, $7, $8?
I got mine for, I think,
$6. They're real affordable at different places. And so my stash started to build because, you know, obviously we were getting the more economical diamond paintings and things. So I was on our Facebook group. I can't remember whose group it was, but there was someone who said that they were out, and unfortunately it was going to be a while before, you know, they had money to buy another diamond painting. And for me, you know, I've been fortunate enough to where I'm able to start building a stash. And so my first contest was really exciting because I was trying to reach 100 subscribers. and I wanted to be able to reward just everyone who kind of hung in there and was, helping me grow and things like that. So obviously, I've grown a little more, and it's still in the back of my mind that there's other people who may not have come into the fortune that I came into. Got my kids diamond painting as well. Michelle says her kids are diamond painting. Uh, my daughter, we tried. My daughter hates it. If you guys seen,
she doesn't like it. She doesn't
at all.
She'll rather do a puzzle.
Yeah, she tried to turn some people in some of our group, to puzzle with her. Oh, you should check out this site. Like, get out my room. They were gonna join her and say, well, what site should we look up? So my daughter clearly is not into. She was trying to, huh? So one of the things that I wanted to do was come up with just some giveaways so that I can reward, especially some of my subscribers, and give them fun ways to get. It may not be a stash, because I don't think I'll give away like a couple to one person. If I'm giving away 2 or 3, it'll probably be to 2 or 3 different people. But at least, that's 2 or 3 different people who will have the opportunity to, start to build and work on their stash. So that's really my goal right now, is to kind of brainstorm. We're trying to come up with a couple of different ways to run our contest and what kind of criteria to make it fun. Obviously, we always want to have some sort of content when we go, especially when we do videos. But it's nice to get everyone excited about, oh, I can't wait to watch that, clue's coming up. And so that was some of the stuff that we were brainstorming about. And we come up with a couple of nice details we'll probably talk a little bit more about tomorrow, because that's going to be our giveaway video. But with that said, we do plan to have, a giveaway coming up. Get acquainted with some of our videos, because something that we talked about was maybe asking someone to answer a question or two from a prior video, which I think would be exciting. I do think that that'll be exciting. I also, I think I'm going to be giving away a Diamond Art Club as well. I have one that I've been looking at. I know. That's really nice, huh? So I think I'm going to be giving away a Diamond Art Club. Yeah. And a couple of other, smaller paintings that I'm looking at. So just some fun and excitement coming up. That Diamond Amber says, although I can't afford much, I've been incredibly blessed by very sweet friends in our community. Exactly. I do think that this is just a beautiful community. It's definitely a great way, if you can, to help feed the addiction of others.
Addiction is real.
The addiction is real. So other than that, just was jumping in tonight, kind of chit-chatting, going over some stuff. I wanted to do a then and now with my son. I was asking him probably been about a week or two, and I was asking him, let's see, I wouldn't have DAC if it weren't for their, I agree, there is, once I bit the bullet, and my final, so what happened with my, I got a stay bonus, which was equivalent to almost 3 paychecks. It was really huge. And then after I had started working at my new job, I got another paycheck from my job, and I was already about to receive a paycheck from my new job, and I didn't know about that other paycheck. So that's what ended up occurring for me. Michelle says, I usually buy 1 or 2 for myself and 4 to 5 for others to feed their addiction. I definitely can understand wanting to feed the addiction. It is nice to get a gift. My first gift came from my son. He fed the addiction before
She was so scared that I got her something ugly.
Why was I scared though?
Yeah, you didn't trust how I could get gifts. So I proved you wrong for the first time.
You
actually liked it.
I did. I really liked it. I was like, but you know what, Amber? A few years ago when he first started working.
Wow.
I gotta tell it.
Why would you bring this up?
I gotta tell it.
Why would you bring this up?
Let me tell it.
Oh no.
Please.
No.
I gotta. They're gonna want to know now.
You guys just have to know that it was horrible. It was a horrible gift. That's all they have to know. They can't know what it was.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
It was horrible, guys. That's all you can know. It was bad.
Oh, Michelle said, I'm just so amazed at y'all who go live. Thank you. So Amber, a few years ago when he first started working,
she's gonna continue saying it.
Oh, she got her dark elf from Karina today. Oh, it's really nice. I like it. Did you do an unboxing? Rolling on the floor laughing. So it was a bad gift, Amber. It was a bad gift. That's all I can say. Okay, I'm gonna check for the unboxing. It was the worst gift I could ever imagine. There was absolutely no purpose to it. It couldn't do anything, and it didn't walk. It couldn't be washed. It couldn't be dried. It couldn't be. It really couldn't even be thrown away. Maybe one day he'll let me tell you guys what it was, but
the gift was just so humiliating. I don't know. Not yet.
All kids do that at least once. She said.
Probably when I'm not in the video, you can probably tell it. But
Okay. Well, I'll make sure to remember that. So
somebody's gonna remind you in the chat.
I'm not a good actress at all. And he could immediately see my hurt and disappointment.
You're definitely not a good actress. If she was taken to Hollywood, she would have been bullied.
I would have been kicked out of Hollywood. She said, Justin, I've got 3 grown kids. I get it. So, Amber, see, you feel my pain. Oh my gosh. When I tell you this was a bad gift, it was the worst.
Okay.
And ever since then, I was scared to get a gift from him. Please don't buy me nothing. I'll be okay. Mommy don't want anything.
The one time I actually got her something, she wants something for her birthday now.
Yeah, I want a gift every holiday now. But he was like, I got you a birthday gift. Baby, please don't buy mommy a birthday gift. I don't need a birthday gift. It's so close to Christmas. And don't buy me nothing for Christmas either. And I mean, I was begging. Yeah, she does now. I was begging, please don't buy me nothing. I don't want nothing. I can't do with another horrible gift.
I literally asked her, are you sure? She said, yes. Why? Why?
So my birthday comes. It came in the mail. You know how China mail is. And I think it came in a day or so after my birthday because I had already gone to Michael's. I couldn't stand it no more. I had to get me a diamond painting. My wish order was taking just too dang on long.
It was like, what, 3 weeks?
It was about 4 weeks. And I was like, oh my God, I was biting my nails. I was watching diamond painting videos all day, every day.
She was so mad that she couldn't get to that painting.
I was. Y'all are going to make me choke on my cake.
So, you can't watch us and eat candy.
Yeah, don't watch us and eat candy.
No.
So the China mail comes in and he orders online all the time. He orders from Wish. He's always ordering, trinkets and things like that. Hi, Marissa. How are you doing? So he's always ordering online. And when the China mail came in, because I didn't have any packages that had came in, and I'm sitting here biting my nails, I'm ticked off. I didn't know what he had ordered.
She was low-key mad that I got my package though.
I was.
She knew what it was.
I was like, how he getting a package before me? These two are trying to kill me. We're doing pretty good, Marissa. So I was upset because he's getting packages before me. And where's my wish order at? I want my diamond painting. So he comes in and says, "What you said, Ma? You can open it." He let me open it. But that's no fun to opening someone else's package. You want to open your own.
But she didn't know it was hers. Got her.
So I finally opened it. I'm like, oh, it was so beautiful. I'm gonna have to show you guys which one I got. Where is it at? I think I've shown it before, but I'm gonna have to show it again because I was like, oh my goodness, look at this.
And she loved it.
I did.
And finished it within like 2 to 3 weeks.
I've had several. Let's see. Where's the one that you said looks like me? That's the one I want to show them. To find it.
She's struggling to find it. Right?
I am struggling to find it. Let's see. Are you drinking Bailey's again, Tia?
Oh.
Not today. That was for Cinco de Mayo. I drink a couple times a year, and Cinco de Mayo is one of those times. I had a good time. I was here all by myself. I'm going to show you guys this picture. I hope that it's the right way.
Oh, yeah, she didn't get started.
No, this is the one I hadn't started yet. I started the smaller ones, not this one.
Right.
Yeah. So this was the one, and he said he thought that this looked like me when I have my hair flat ironed and I'm a little jazzed up. You forgot about this one?
I forgot about it because out of all the ones that you did buy,
yeah.
This
how you gonna forget the fun one? It's the fun one.
I haven't even gotten to it. So
Listen,
of course I'm gonna forget about
I'm
it.
I'm gonna get to them. I have a couple that I'm gonna do.
Lord.
You see it? At 130. Okay. I'm hoping you guys can see it. Oh, wow, look at that.
Oh, yeah, that definitely looks like you, man.
Can you guys see it? Hey, Rebecca! Amber said, great job, Justin. You redeemed yourself. Oh, Amber, you just don't know how he redeemed himself when he got me this one.
It took me years to recover.
And I saw this. I was like, ooh, my eyes got all big.
It took me years to recover.
He is telling you that you're beautiful, Mommy. Oh, yeah, he told me that this reminds him of me. I don't wear, well, you guys saw my hair flat iron, but I don't really wear flat iron a lot, just a couple of times a year. And he said, Mom, I think this one looks like you when you wear your hair flat iron, you have like your jewelry and stuff on. And I said, really? Okay, I was happy. So that's the one that got him out of the doghouse, guys. Remember that in case I ever say, what did Justin do to get out of the doghouse? When I don't have him in alive, I'm going to tell you guys what he got me. Amber, remind me in one of my lives.
I knew she was going to ask that. I knew she was going to ask that.
To tell you guys what that horrible gift was.
I bet you $5. And
Hi, Cindy B. How are you?
I bet you $5. I bet I will be right. And I'm going to ask for my $5.
You gonna? Yeah, okay.
That everybody is going to ask.
They're going to ask.
What I gave you years ago.
You're probably right, baby. I think they're going to ask. So, but yeah. So he definitely redeemed himself. That was awesome. And after I received that, he had got me two. Another one was a smaller one I've already worked at, and I gifted that. My daughter, she got me two small ones. I gifted one of hers. I had a little tiny unicorn, and I gave that to my niece, my brother's granddaughter. So Amber said, now Justin's going to be mad at me. No, he's not. He's not. He knows that
I can't be around for that story. I just can't be around for that story.
I'll make sure that I make it soft and sweet, but I'm gonna tell the story, okay? Not tonight though, guys. Unfortunately, he doesn't want to be embarrassed. Anyway, for everybody who just came in, we were talking to Michelle and Amber, and we were talking about, why I don't mind doing giveaways, and that I have a Diamond Art Club that I'm going to be including in my giveaway. Gonna love it. And then on top of having a Diamond Art Club, I wanted to do, just a couple of smaller ones, because I was on one of our groups. My phone is thinking for itself. I don't know what that means.
The robots are coming.
Yeah. So one of the biggest things that I wanted to do is I remember when I saw that post the other day. I think the post was. I think it was during the Diamond Paint-a-thon, but it was on, I don't remember whose group it was, but someone said that they were out. They had just completed their diamond painting and they were out, and they had to wait on, making a couple extra bucks before they could buy another diamond painting. And I was like really thinking, all of the giveaways that a lot of us are having, I hope that this person gets to participate so that they have a chance of at least winning, something may be coming in before they get enough money to, purchase one of their own. And like I said, I was there. That was my mindset before like I said, it was just a lucky time. I'll say fortunate, because I try to steer clear of the luck topic, but I'll say it was just a good misfortune that turned into a fortune for me, that enabled me to be able to get my craft desk and start to build my stash. And I tell you right now, when it comes to having a stash, I enjoy, like, I took a few days off in between my last project and this project, and literally I would come in here and just go through my stash and shop my personal stash. And so it was really fun. Like, I'm going through everything and I'm looking at my pictures and I'm pulling the opaque tape back, and I'm like, oh man, this is going to be really nice. Do I want to work on this? I'll put this over here. Then I would check on another one. Oh, I remember this one. And so
you that she would be saying this out loud.
Unfortunately, I do talk to myself out loud a lot. And so, like I said, I had some fun. One night, I literally played with my beads, my diamonds. I took them all out, and I'm looking at the pretty colors, and I'm trying to check how much sparkle and things. So I've got the maple tree, hummingbird, and Elizabeth with the mother 25 discount. I know you guys can see off in the distance over there on my love seat that I have a box that came in.
What is that?
So we have our Vanna, and we're going to be doing the unboxing. We're going to wait until the top of the hour to get that one started. So everyone, hold on. We're going to have a little bit of fun. But yeah, you're going to see. We're going to see. I am trying to debate if I'm going to pick a Diamond Art Club from my stash or if I'm going to give a choice. So we were kind of sitting around, and we were, thinking. But I think I got the concept down a little bit now, Cindy B. Obviously, when I announce the contest tomorrow, I'm going to tell everybody that they have to comment on the video after the live ends, right? I think I made 3 videos last contest trying to get it right.
Finally got it right.
There we go. She said right. Yeah. I did. I felt like, oh my God, I'm never going to get this right. Oh my God, I'm never going to get this. Let's record this all over again. No, wait, let's stop. Oh, forget it. Let's just upload it. So I had a little fun. Michelle said I can't do more than one at a time. I'm behaving if I wait a few minutes in between. She said she's behaving if she wait a few minutes in between.
Sure.
So so that'll be the fun. Just to kind of give you an idea of some of our OT, The unboxing is toward the end of my live today. Okay, thanks, Amber. Yeah, so one of the things that I was talking over with Justin is like how we're going to run the next contest. You guys can weigh in, but he was thinking, and I think this is a good idea of like which is like a scavenger hunt type of, yeah, where we ask a question and the answer is something that came from one of our other videos or may come from a future video. So I definitely like that, but obviously I don't want to have you guys sitting there watching like a 3-hour or 2-hour video. So it would definitely be a shorter video. I do have a couple of videos that were like 30 minutes. So yeah, that would be really long. I like the lives, and I'll sit like I watch Jeremy's 5-hour live.
I can do 2 hours.
Maybe
3. Maybe.
Now, I think it will be either a series of maybe 4 short videos, and then, information from the video maybe go in, just a way for everybody so they don't have to go back and be like filtering through, I think that'll be a better idea. That's looking good, Tia. Is that still? Yeah, this is Nola. She gonna look good. This part is so vibrant.
She's not even halfway.
That's okay. I had a little Bailey's and it was like a little residual and it tired me out. I was a little too pooped. So, was doing like this instead of,
my speed.
You know what? You be in there like this and then this is you. And then you go, and then you go.
I have to make it
so, I'm okay with it being chaotic.
No.
I know you know.
Not for me. Nope. Can't.
Yeah, well, So we were talking about maybe doing a then and now session. Like, what was your favorite song in such and such? What's your favorite song now? So speaking of, we've never done, she said, Amber said she's like that too. She's real fast when it comes to,
Oh, yeah.
my thoughts don't move that fast, Amber, so kind of slow. I'll be sitting here like, grandma along. But what I do, I do entertain myself, and I also enjoy.
She'll say grandma, whatever you just said. Right?
You think I'm grandma along? I think I'm grandma along.
But you're not ready to be a grandma.
Okay. So I kind of get your point now. Okay. She says she's finicky. So I do. I get your point now. I feel like I'm entertaining myself. I can sit in here. Before I used to be like, Justin, come spend some time with mama. Or Tiara, baby, don't you want to come hang with mommy? Michelle said, how often do y'all wax up your pins? I seem to be fighting that the most. What am I doing wrong?
What I do is, I guess when I lose the stickiness to it, that's when I actually...
Let me see yours. How much wax you use?
Oh, I haven't used nothing for this. This. I've used a lot.
That's not really a lot. Where's your track? Oh, well, I see.
Yeah.
You guys can see his little, let me see. I don't know if you can see this. His little bitty holes.
Yeah.
He's done the 3-placer. This looks like his 10-placer over here. Why are you so organized, Justin? Good.
Will you leave me alone?
Look how even his.
Goodness.
I'm sorry. I'm just playing. I'm teasing you. I'm sorry. Anyway, I was saying, I used to. She said, "Hey," resemble that remark. Michelle says she does the same thing. She's very organized. For me,
thank you.
For me, so here's the thing. I have a ton of wax that I've been collecting. I have
a bit she don't even use.
I don't, but I'm gonna show them. So these are my cheap waxes, and I gotta use.
Expensive.
I have to go. I use a lot of these, unfortunately. The cheap waxes I have to apply every, I don't know, every couple of hours maybe. I'll refresh. The only reason I don't like to change out my wax too much is because I don't like to leave residue on my diamonds.
Yeah.
But these are all my cheap waxes. I take them out of the kits when they come in. I put them in a Diamond Art Club bag, just to kind of keep them fresh and things like that. Then I have all of my Diamond Art Club waxes. And I've resigned myself to only use these for a Diamond Art Club. So I don't notice a difference in the waxes. Cindy says she likes the blue wax the best. Straight lines in the wax. Yeah, straight lines in the wax. Quit picking on that boy, Tia. Okay, Amber. Hours. Michelle says hours. Yeah. I'll have, I only have to change out my wax maybe once every session, and I'll probably sit for about 4 hours. During the week, Monday through Friday, I sit from 8:00 at night to maybe midnight. And then in order for me to get a full night's sleep, I need to be in bed by 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, so that I can get a full night's sleep. So I'll kind of cut it down, and then I'll watch something on my Fire Stick or one of my Fire tablets. But yeah, 4 hours, and then I may go a couple of days before I have to change it out. It just all depends on which wax, if that makes any sense. My poor wax looks so pitiful. Definitely not that real organized. Blue wax is nice. I'm gonna have to try it, Cindy B, because I hear a lot of people. Yeah, they have blue wax, and a lot of people in our Facebook group, they say they prefer it. So yeah, they say it's better. Maybe we'll place an order. Yeah, we'll have to place. This is not a kit that you see online. I know that you'll see on Amazon and Wish.
That's a definite DIY.
This is a do-it-yourself kit. This is a fish tackle box that I bought at Walmart. It was $2.97. And I said I could put all my stuff from my drawers in there and have my own. Because you buy them and you get it say 121 items, and you'll get 100 pieces of wax, and then 21 items, and the other 15 items will be these pins, and then you'll get 2 scrunchies and 2 tips. Yeah, so I made it myself. It's my own DIY kit, and because I kept going in my drawers. My drawers are cloth that come with my station, so I don't want to open them too much. Okay. It says Kelly had sent me blue wax, and I like it. I have to do that. Marissa says, I've noticed that I haven't had to reload as much while using the DAC wax over the cheap wax. I believe you're right, Marissa, because I loaded up all of my pins, my 6-placer for big areas, and then I always do a 1-placer on each so that, I can real quickly get to them. I have 2 3-placers with the 1 tip. So I loaded up all of these, and it really just depends. I was going to do a pin that has 3 placers on each end so that I'm constantly flipping. That would be probably a lot of wrist work for me. And then I have a pin that I use for movement. I don't have any wax in this at all. And I'm trying to take a tip from my son. He's always straightening and positioning his, and I feel like a 10-placer would allow me to use as a straightener. Marissa says, I seem to have to keep putting wax, then wiping off excess. Tired of it. If you will cover the ends of your pins with plastic wrap and keep your wax in a sealed baggie or containers, that helps to keep it from drying out. You're putting in too much, Michelle. Try a smaller amount that barely comes even with the top of the tip. That's a great tip, Marissa. Definitely a great tip, especially the baggy part. Because, we get all these. Why do diamond painting companies send us 3 baggies with 43 colors. What we supposed to do with them 3 baggies? Like, I'm wondering. So obviously I'm making a collection of baggies. Uh-oh.
What you grabbing for?
That's a good idea. I'm grabbing some doggone baggies. I hadn't thought about that. Take some baggies and put the tips in them. And then savor. See, Marissa is always handy. I'm going to try that tonight. Because I don't think I'm going to use this one. I'm going to put the baggie on and then Ziploc over to the end. That's a good idea, actually.
Copyright your ideas so nobody steals them.
Did you say that out loud, Marissa? Because, I could copyright that. It says also, how long have you... Do not steal the woman's ideas. Okay, I'm sorry. I won't steal it. I'll borrow it. How long have you used the tip? It may be time to change it out. Michelle says, put your wax in them. I guess, Michelle, that is what they want us to do. Because they usually only send 2 or 3, not enough to do anything with. And I get so irritated when I see that. Amber says, my unicorn pen has a lid. That helps. I've seen some of those. I use my 4 or 7 placer. Only have 1 of each. That's okay. I really like this, the 6 placer. This is probably the biggest that I feel comfortable using. Do you guys see Rachel using that wheel? I want to learn how to get better at that for large areas. But I'm scared. I use a Ziploc sandwich bag for my pens. I put the whole thing in and get out as much air as possible. I hadn't thought about that. She says she puts them in like a big Ziploc bag. I just packaged them. Up. They're blue. I still haven't opened up my we have 2 minutes. Are you gonna do the unboxing?
Yes.
Okay. Let me give you the scissors. Cindy B says, I have a wheel, but I haven't tried it yet. Okay, well, I'm waiting on you to tell me how it goes. Rebecca says, yeah, I got 2 1-placers, 1 3-placer, and 1 6-placer. I got a ton of placers. If you order China Mail a lot, they will send you placers. They're starting to send them as gifts. I use a 4, a 9, and a single. Amber, where are you getting the 4-placer? I've never gotten a 4-placer. I have a 9, and then I have a 10. Justin has a 6 and a 10. He has a 1, a 6, and a 10. Can't use a 3-placer, but 7-placer I can use. Find the opening on 4s, on 4 and 7 is smaller than the 3, 6, and Didn't know that. Hey Peppers, how are you? I didn't know that. I've never ever thought about that. How big the openings are. That's pretty good information that you have there. Let's see. Here's one. Ooh, I hear laughter in the. Let's see. I find the 4 and 7 thinner opening makes it easier for me. Cindy said that. Amazon came with my diamond paintings from Adari and Ibalnik. Okay. So they are on Amazon. 4-placers are on Amazon. Are you guys watching Arvana? He's about to do the unboxing. Okay. E-Blank. Okay. What did you get at Diamond? What did you get? She wants to know what you got, Amber, when you had your Amazon. And Michelle got hers from Amazon. So everyone's getting these 4-placers and 7-placers from Amazon. You have to go on Amazon. Place an order. So we can get
Amazon always has something.
They do, baby. They got a lot of stuff. Alrighty. Let's see what we have.
Oh, wow.
She got white wolves, of course.
I want mine.
She likes here. You have it. How many? First, see how many are in there, because I don't know if that's my complete order or
It's 4.
that's it.
I think 4.
Okay, take them all out and let's see. 1,
Yeah. A lot more.
2.
1, 2, 3,
Should be 6.
6.
Is it? Okay. Oh, unboxing.
It's the 5th.
Yeah. That's going to be for a giveaway also.
Should I show it?
You told me you didn't want it. You didn't want them.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I know.
All right, up first, yes, it's going to be, there are second or third place. I don't know how many are going to be in the giveaway. But, yes, it's going to be, you guys can see, we just unboxed it. I'm not going to open it at all, but that was a freebie. Just keeps coming. How many are in the box? It was 6 of them. 6 altogether. Obviously, this one's mine. This is not going to be a part of the giveaway tomorrow. But if you guys can see it, yeah, that's Snow Queen. Ooh, that popped up really nicely. Okay, that one's mine. That's not gonna be a possible. And this one right here, everyone is talking about. I posted it and told you guys I knew that it was coming. And this is, oh, the light is horrible. Princess Mononoke. Yep, I got Snow Queen, Amber. Who has never seen Marissa, you've never seen Frozen? Are you serious? She's never seen Frozen. Marissa.
Even I watched
How many times did we watch it?
it.
We've seen it a lot. We've seen it a lot. Michelle, you've never seen it either?
Oh, Jesus.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Okay. A 30 by, what is this? A 32 by 45 from Marissa Grubar. This is possibly one that might be up for. I'm sorry. I'm waiting for it to focus. It hasn't yet. But I opt out of that. Love Brave, though. Loved Brave also. She's my third favorite princess. My first favorite being Tiana, obviously. My second favorite princess is it's a kind of a toss-up between Mulan and Jasmine, but I usually lean more towards Mulan, and then Brave. When I tell you she was awesome and amazing, I was sitting in that movie theater eating that popcorn like I created her myself. Rebecca's seen Frozen, but not. You never seen Brave either?
I haven't even seen it.
Yeah, you did. We went to the movies to see
I
it.
did not know what you guys.
Merida with the long red hair.
I did not know what you guys. You must have took Steve.
Oh, I thought you went with us. Sorry. I must be the last person on the face of the earth to get this one. But that would be Nefertiti. I know she had a couple of different name changes. So here we go. Boy, that's horrible. It's not focusing. I can't get it to focus. I miss recording on my phone. Rebecca. Marissa says, you're Scottish. You need to see Brave. I feel like that's a finger wagging moment right there.
Don't start nothing.
You're right, baby. And Amber says, nope, I don't have it, Tia. So you're not. Okay. All right. I feel like what is going on?
Don't start nothing.
This one right here, initially when I ordered this one, it was going to be, this is 40 by 32. This is Lover Stroll. And this was also going to be up for possible giveaway. Cindy B, you have this? I think I'm going to go ahead and use this as one of them. And the reason is because Graham Gherkin, he is the artist that produced these. He has another one that was a part of our Ruby and Diamond. Well, I think everybody has access to him now. And I like that one a lot more. Oh yeah, I do know. I think you told me you had Nefertiti before. All right. Well, I definitely think that one. And then Lady Creole. When I told someone I was working on the NOLA, the tribute to New Orleans, someone asked me, oh, you working on Lady Creole? I said, no, the NOLA. And it was like, oh, I know you're talking about. So I had never thought about, I've seen her, but obviously we all know Diamond Art Club, we go big. We go big or we go home. And so it's never really dawned on me to maybe try some of the smaller ones. And that's why you see a lot of these are some of the smaller ones. With the 3 I bought today, I have 12 Diamond Art Clubs in my stash. Pretty sure I'm over 20 at this point. Did you already complete it, Marissa? Lady Creole? It looks like green being my favorite color, it's definitely something that I should have probably thought about before. But like I said, it's mainly because, mainly because it's smaller. So when it comes to Diamond Art Club, I think price point wise, for the size that you get, their price is excellent. I know some people think that they're expensive, but I can't remember whose live we were in, and someone said, if you think about how much you spend on some of the larger diamond paintings on like Huracan or Ever Moment site, and then when you compare it to how much you're spending with Diamond Art Club, it sometimes can either break even or it can be a little bit cheaper because, we can take advantage of buy one, get ones. We can do Mother's Day promotions. If you've purchased one before, some of them come with coupon for a percentage off on the bottom, which helps. It definitely helps if you're purchasing, your next one. So I really do feel like sometimes for the size that you're getting, Diamond Art Club could be a better bang for your buck, at least for me. And like I said before when I started the video tonight, I know a lot of people can't afford them and they're working on their stash and things. So for me, I feel like I don't mind because my stash it's really nice and it's fun. And like I said, when I went in between my projects, it was a lot of fun just kind of shopping through my stash, going through. I have a portfolio. And that's so mean. That's so mean. Oh, that's so mean. I do talk to myself out loud. I'll be sitting in here and I'll be like, oh, Tia, So, and I know my kids think I'm crazy. They'll be back in their room. My son, he'll come in and be like, I hear him sometimes. He'll hang down in the foyer before he comes up, and I'll hear him shaking his head when he break the top of the stairs. I know he's laughing internally at me. That's okay, because don't forget, Amber, to ask me what that gift was.
Here she go. Now you want to be petty.
Let's see. Not yet. I've done one Diamond Art Club, almost finished the second, and have one in my stash. Okay. I'm up to 4, but was told to look for 2 more packages this week. Early birthday. Oh, Amber, I know that's what this was, like my own personal Mother's Day gift. Yep, they're gonna get what I want. Michelle says, and they are worth the price. Yes, I do agree. They are definitely worth the price. I love them. I talked to my Eskies. See, there's nothing wrong with it, right, Amber? Peppers is laughing at us. Oh, I will. Michelle says, I don't worry about bubbles in Diamond Art Club canvas. I agree, Michelle. I definitely don't. So I mean, I do plan to purchase from other places as well, especially since all the artwork that I like with that, there's like 1 or 2 that I still want. There's definitely no, there's 3. Obviously, I'm waiting on Jessica Rabbit. I was not on the.
know you got that one.
I didn't. I want it, but I didn't get it. By the time I get to place the order for it, it was already sold out. So I did not get. I know a lot of people. I mean, not a lot, but I think they only had a small amount that came in, and they sent out emails to people who had favorited it and put it in their wish list. And so, if you were a part of the group who had favorited it, you were able to real quickly try and go to the site. And there were some people who were popping it on Mrs. Crochet and Coffee and Rachel Ray's Crafters Anonymous Facebook page, and they were showing that they placed an order. And by the time I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So it must not have had a lot. I like squares. Exactly. I like squares. So limited on Diamond Art Club, but love the ones I have. Yep.
You gotta find them.
Yep, I do.
Find them and look for them.
I do.
Squares are worth.
Yeah, I do think that I think I have a preference for squares. I do. I had one square that I felt like was a lot of extra work. It was confetti. There were some popping on the canvas, and I still enjoyed it. I like squares too, Michelle, but I do round Diamond Art Clubs too. Yep, I don't blame you. This is not a round that I'm working on. This is a square. I do enjoy squares. I have quite a few squares in my Diamond Art Club collection.
Now that I got it.
Yeah, now that he has me hooked on it.
I will claim that.
One is almost done. All right. Okay. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. I forgot about the new wolf, Diamond Art Club. So I have 5. Which wolf is that, Amber? There is, I mean, there's a competition going on with you wolf lovers. My son, he loves wolves. I know Wolf Pack. I know all your fault, Justin. Amber said it's all your fault. I'm hooked now, though. I'm hooked now, Amber. So, yeah, there's a lot of nice wolf ones. So I think we've kind of maybe narrowed down. We'll do 2. I think we'll do 2 items in our giveaway. And then from the 2 items that we do, I think we're going to do 4 videos, 4 short videos, hopefully. Blame Mrs. Coffee. A Song for the Moonlight. Yep, that one sold out fast. So I like the 2 wolves. Yeah, see, that's the song for the, it's called A Song for the Moonlight, Peppers. That one is really nice. I haven't shown him that one, and I don't know if he's been on the site to see it, but it is nice. He saw my Wolf Dreamcatcher. He liked it a lot. So I was on the email list. Okay. Michelle says, going to check our Star Roar and Tin Me arts on Amazon. Think they do poured glue. Yep. I do think Tin Me arts. I'm trying to think. Do I have one of those in my stash? I'll have to go through and look. I think I ordered from them a while back. And I know they have like a soft canvas type. I don't think it's tarpaulin, but I do think it's a soft canvas type of canvas. So yeah, really nice. We got about 15 minutes left. We're just kind of getting on, wanting to chit chat. Um, I wanted to do a get to know Justin session because you guys know my son. He will he co-hosts with me a lot if he's not working. Summertime is coming, and so him and
Oh yeah, I'm
his
definitely not
friends,
gonna be.
him and his friends, they're kind of out and about a little bit more. So he doesn't have a lot of time to hang out with me. We used to do our couple nights a week. We definitely did like a Sunday and a Wednesday or Thursday. And that's why you guys see me mostly go live, try to go live on Wednesdays. But my daughter, she's in college, but she's taking her finals and everything, so she doesn't have Tuesday night classes anymore. So it's giving me a whole lot more time to diamond paint. He came home and he was like, "Let's do this. Let's get ready." And I said, "Well, let's record." uh, so Cindy B says that yes, 10 yards does have the pour glue. Um, and then, oh, Mimi's in. Hi, Mimi. Michelle says some said that if it's clear plastic cover, then it's pour glue. Hmm. I
That's
have,
good to know.
yeah, I've never thought about that. Hmm. And Amber says that one secret is sheet adhesive, but have had no problems with them at all. Okay. And let's see, 21 secret. Oh, is that sweet? Sweet. She says she cannot type. It's okay, because my brain is always garbled. So I wanted to do a quick get to know you with Justin. Um, and that way we can get all these questions out. Some of the same questions that I get asked sometimes. So I'm going to start off with are you single or are you married?
I'm definitely not married.
Okay. I think you're not married also.
No, I am definitely single.
Single?
Yep, not really. Looking for anything at the moment. Focusing on work.
Because
I'm trying to get a car.
that's right. So if you guys didn't hear him, he's focused on trying to get a car. He is building up a savings, and he doesn't have he didn't before he started. He didn't have a lot of savings. I purchased him a car a long time ago. Just say it's complicated, Justin. Michelle said, "Just say it's complicated." Amber said, "You're a smart young man." um, so I'm going to tell the real story, Michelle, simply because he is very humble, and I don't think he will. He was dating a girl, and when did y'all break up? January? February?
It was March.
It was just March? Ugh. I didn't realize it was so recent. So, and one of the things that he overheard her saying to one of her friends was about how, he's got a job. At the time, he had just started where he's working at a car dealership right now. And he got a real good job. He's a clerk, and he works in an office, and he's responsible for, bringing in their keys, doing their data entry, making sure that all the paperwork matches. But prior to that, he worked at Burger King. So he's dating someone who's a little, if you ask me, just a little more materialistic than he probably should have been with. And he hears her say to one of her girls, and they kind of laughed about it. Um, he working at Burger King. He's satisfied with that. He don't have a car and things like that. And I think that was a wake up moment for him. When he told me about the conversation, Amber said, "Oh hell no!" Amber, imagine my hurt and my shock and my surprise when he says, I could tell something was bothering him, something was on his mind, and he's very shy and he's starting to come out of his shell a little bit. And I think that's because he works at a car dealership now. He's a company man. You guys know at the beginning of the video, I told you how he just got a lot of accolades and awards and things like that. So I think him being out there in an atmosphere where he can communicate on a more human level. Hi, how are you doing? My name is Justin. How can I be of assistance? Let me take you over here. That type of thing. Teenage girls or something else. Exactly, Cindy.
She was like,
she's older than him. She's 22.
23.
23. She's 2 years older than him. So she hurts. I can seriously understand. Exactly. So she says this to him, and he's not materialistic. So he looks at it like, I'm doing what I have to do. She's materialistic. Great for her. She can take her materialistic. Oh, it says she can take her materialistic ass over, and then she pointed with an arrow. She literally, he was like really upset, and I'm like, what's going on? You can talk to me about anything. And he says he overheard her talking to one of her friends, and the word he used was, she was clowning me. Like she was really clowning me to her friend, laughing about, he told me he thinks he looks good on paper. Just so you guys know, he started college at 17. He went to school for 2 years full time while trying to work at Burger King. And he worked at Burger King for his own money, his own pocket money to do for himself. I had bought him a little car when he was 15, about to start driving. The car was older, it was a little run bucket, and it, broke down. And so, exactly, Marissa, she said, bye, Felicia.
Yup.
And so, if you ask me, he looks good on paper. He is doing what he can to better himself. He was killing himself working full time and going to school full time. And he working at Burger King. So, the money wasn't adding up enough to do stuff. By the time he bought himself something, kind of hung out with his friends and things. But he still was self-sufficient. I didn't have to give him anything. He, gets around. He take his paycheck. He buy a month-long bus pass. And he get his, transportation to where he needs to go. And he overheard her laughing to her friend about him. Talking about his job. Talking about the fact that he don't have a car. That he hoof it, and that, he can't really do nothing for her and things like that. I felt for him, I really did.
Think about that. I told her from the job, I said, I can't do nothing for you now. Eventually.
No, that's a really good conversation to have. I'm not at a position where I can do a lot now, but eventually, you in college, you working. That's a great starting point, right, guys?
I mean,
Rebecca says Justin deserves a lot better than that trash. Exactly. Nothing wrong with working at Burger King and going to college. Exactly. I just felt like, for one, he changed his major twice. He was still trying to figure out what it was he wanted to do. So I felt like he was trying, like he just immersed himself into life and was trying to also appease his girlfriend. And I was scared. Like the way he was taking it, it was over a course of a couple of months where I noticed that he was starting to kind of break down and become a little bit more, internalize a little bit more. So it wasn't like one conversation. It literally was something that kind of just was eating at him. And I remember saying, talk to me, please talk to me, because I was worried. I thought he was going to do some crazy, dangerous stuff. Amber says he's doing very well, and that's your baby. Exactly. Just wait till she sees what he becomes. I told him the same thing, Cindy.
Yeah, the moment that she found out that I had a new job, that's when she actually
started calling again.
Called me back.
Yes, started calling because I can't tell him what to do, but I definitely said, I probably wouldn't talk to her much anymore. She'd be calling and she'd get like a lot of voicemail and things. Um, but obviously, he moved on to get a better job, so it kind of lit a little fire under him. Exactly, Amber. Later, girl. It lit a little fire under him. He got a better job, and now the next step is obviously getting a car. Um, you guys can rein in on this. I told him because he has a friend that did the same thing. He has a friend that started off. My son was a nursing major, just so you know, and he has another friend. He also started off nursing, and then he dropped out, went back. He's changed his major a few times. I told my son, I don't want that for you. I want you to know what it is that you want to do. If it's not nursing, then pick something that is passionate. Because at first he was nursing, then he went to physical therapy, then he was changing his major again. So for me, Michelle says he's young, good looking, hardworking black man living the way he should. You do you, Justin. Oh, Marissa says I'll tell him what to do. Tell that heifer to hit the road. She definitely. I'm hoping she's out of the picture. She definitely doesn't call like she used to. She did. She called.
She's not.
She's not in the picture. Okay. When he's,
I had to get rid of that.
I'm proud of him.
It was too toxic, honestly.
When he started ignoring her, guess who started getting her phone calls? Me. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, when she called me a couple times. I don't know what's going on. You're gonna have to work that out with him. Yeah, I thought I told you.
No, you didn't.
But guess what? Maybe mommy was subliminally not wanting you to talk to her. So
how long ago was this?
It had to be at least January, February. That's why I said I was shocked when you said that y'all broke up in March. It had to be about January or February. When did you start? You started in January, right?
The end of January.
The end of January, and this is May. Yeah. So that must right been around the time when you were starting to slow.
Wow. All right then.
Well, guess what?
I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Glad that you did tell me about that.
Justin, you are very articulate, intelligent, and attractive. You got it going on. Yep, I'm still licensed but disabled and was a nurse for the U.S. Navy. Oh, she was. It takes a strong heart to choose a career helping others. Yep, Michelle says, sounds like she's a drama mama. Probably doesn't fit into Justin's plans. No, she doesn't. She doesn't.
She was too much to deal with. Is what was going on with that. She was way too much.
But I think it was a lesson,
I think every situation that someone puts themselves in is always a learning situation, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
I don't wish any
harm
comes from it, but
I don't.
It was just a learning lesson for me to actually just get up out that relationship period.
Well, I like that. I think that everyone should at least strive to learn a lesson when they go through something like that. But needless to say, he is back now, and I don't worry. I just was really worried. He looked depressed, and you know what happens when young people get depressed. That was my biggest reason why I kept trying to get him to talk and get it out of his system. I feel like, how we talk and things like that, we are all like-minded and things like that. So I felt like if he could at least just talk and get it out, then he would feel better. And I think it worked because once he started sharing, he started smiling again. He wasn't smiling for a while. And so that's why I was kind of pushing. I said, I don't want to interfere too much. And I felt bad, but at the same time, I just felt the need to kind of get in. I need you to start talking to me, buddy, because he wasn't talking at all. And let's see. Mimi says, Mimi's been very quiet. She must be diamond painting. He will meet the right one at the right time. Just clowning to her friend says drama to me. If we are lucky, we gain wisdom from trials. That's Amber. And Michelle says now he knows more what he's looking for in the next one. I definitely agree with that. I really do. So that's a little bit about whether or not, he's dating. The next question, this one right here is shocking to me. So Justin, tell me about some of your favorite music choices.
My favorite music choice.
Yeah, what kind of
I
music
get
do you
this
listen to?
all the time, and everybody's so shocked.
Uh-huh.
I like British music artists.
Justin
They're-
loves British artists.
They are really, really
Little
into
bit-
music.
Yeah, a little bit of, kind of eclectic mix of Irish and British. I'll be like, who is this? Where is this coming from? Well, I only listen to UK music. Marissa says me too. Michelle says the Beatles, everything. He likes anything, or everything UK, because I think he has on his iPhone, he purchases. They are much more original than American artists.
They really
Exactly.
are. They really are.
Michelle, he also listens to some independent artists from the UK. Poof. Hi, Rosette. How are you? He listens to some independent artists from the UK also. Like, they're not mainstream. He does like some of their a lot of their mainstream artists, but pretty much all UK artists. Sam Smith.
I mean, you think of Sam Smith, Ed Sheeran. I guess Ellie Goulding. I don't really listen to her, but
I like her. I like the texture in her voice.
yeah, it's pretty nice.
But he does listen to like a lot of their Jeremy, what's up? He does listen to a lot of their independent artists. He likes that UK and that Irish vibe. So try the band Flogging Molly. They are Irish punk pop. Oh, that's what it is right there, punk pop, Marissa. So yeah, I'm gonna have him try that. Let's see. So we talked about your favorite. Let's see. What's your favorite movie?
I really don't know. There's a lot of movies that I've watched.
Like, give me an example. If someone said you can see any movie, what would you see? What would you see?
Oh, that's hard.
What did you just watch?
I did go. The new Avengers that just came out. I did go see that.
Okay. No spoilers. Did you like it?
Oh, I loved it.
Okay.
I loved it.
Does it fall in line with the series, and does it,
The comics.
yeah, the comics?
So, Endgame is definitely an end of an era. So,
Marissa, just FYI, I'm not going to learn songs from them. Amber says she's not gonna be learning Flogging Molly songs. Michelle says, who's in the back? That's my baby. It gonna say hi? That's my baby in the background. Are you serious? Come over this way, Pooh. I'm going that way. Come over here. Come over a little more, and then shrink it. Over here. That's my baby. That is Tiara Whitney.
Yeah, Avengers. It's definitely a real good movie. I can't say too much, but
Good.
It's definitely, I can definitely say it's an end of an era for sure.
Tiara, you smell so good. Oh my God, what is that? Does he like Celtic Thunder?
I've never heard of them.
I think I have. Did they do a song? What did she make? At what time? Just kept seeing movements in the background. Listen to the High Kings, Amber.
I'm definitely gonna do something.
You would like some of those songs. So I do think that we're going to put Celtic Thunder in our playlist, as well as Flogging Molly, because Irish punk pop, UK artist, definitely. He listens to jazz a lot also, just to kind of give you guys an eclectic mix of the type of things that he's into. What's your favorite color?
Um, favorite color? Probably have to say red, like the couch.
So you guys see the couches that are behind him?
Oh yeah, I picked these out.
He picked them out.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
you guys know I'm always talking about green being my favorite color. And my daughter wrinkled her nose because I was, that's mine. That's mommy's. You crazy. Come wear that. It's way too big on you.
Take a picture.
My daughter was literally like, Mom, you can't buy green furniture? Oh, that's going to be ugly. Ever hear of Volbeat? No. And don't give DMC number as your favorite color. 666. Uh-huh.
That's a new camera.
I've had it for a few
It's
months.
hooked up.
You didn't know that, DR.
Is this a video or is it live?
It's live, girl.
Oh,
You want. Sing. Gotta sing something original though. Just put that note in the bucket. um, she said, loves. Oh, Amber says she loves jazz, blues, R&B, and country, and 80s pop. You'd love my daughter. My daughter, she keep everything that you were singing the other night, Amber. My daughter would have gone crazy. Oh my gosh, when you sung Patsy Cline, when you sang Jolene and Dolly Parton,
Oh yeah, she loved all that.
yeah, my daughter, that is her classic country. She listens to some relevant country, but she would have been going crazy. I can't say it. Her being slipped into Patsy Cline, but I don't sing like Amber. So Rosette said, "I'm worse off. I have to keep my DMC numbers and hexadecimal number for web design together." Ooh. So yeah, his favorite color is what is it? 666. That's the red. So, but no, we don't talk in DMC numbers yet because my daughter doesn't diamond paint. We probably would if she did. The videos are still there. So yeah, I'm gonna have her check it out. But she, I think I told you guys this in one of my lives. My daughter used to act and sing. So she retired. Yeah, pretty good at both. She retired a few years ago. I think she was 14 or 15. She definitely was done. Let's see. I talked. The vids are still there. I talked and DMC numbers after 42 years of cross stitch. Oh, yes. I am happy to have popped into a new place tonight. Find more diamond painters and diamond painting families. Oh, Rosette, well, welcome to the family. So my daughter at 3 years old, you were 3?
She was
2? 2 or 3, I can't remember. My favorite and worst part of diamond painting. What's that, Michelle? She auditioned for Disney. We drove over to California. They were doing this big open call. They were looking for kids for a new show with a happening pop girl who lived 2 lifestyles. One as a Hollywood, teeny bopper star, and the other as just a regular little high school girl. Exactly. Hannah Montana. Anyway, out of 2,000 kids, she got 2 or 3 callbacks, and she made it into their top 26. At the time, I want to say she was 3. She was the second to youngest, and she got beat out by the little girl who played in. Did you guys ever see that movie Game Plan with The Rock? He was a football star, and he found out he had a daughter. Anyway, she got beat out by that little girl for the part. And obviously that little girl, she was about 8 or 9 years old, and she had other credits to her acting career. This was the first thing. My daughter used to always get picked up at the mall. We'd be at the mall or we'd be out at a grocery store and someone would come up, your little girl is very cute. And she was a showman. She would be out there dancing. We were sitting at a restaurant one night and my daughter got out of her seat. She goes over to a gentleman, an older couple, and she shakes like on his little suit jacket. The gentleman looks down, sees a little baby, and she starts shaking because they were playing music. She was asking him to dance. So he gets up and he goes to dance with her on the floor. I'm looking like that little girl looks like Tia, and I look, and next to me, she's not in her seat anymore because she had scooched down out of the booth and crawled up under the table. She went and found her a dance partner. So she had always been like a little showman. She's been in the Las Vegas All Star. She did the Las Vegas Rising Star in the Las Vegas All Star. She won the Little Miss Las Vegas pageant. So she's, been singing and acting for a while. She's auditioned for Arista Records after she won the Las Vegas Rising Stars. And they wanted to put her in a girl group. She did not want to be in a girl group. She wanted to be a solo artist because she writes music and she plays 3 instruments. Anyway, she felt like she might be one of the girls in the background because some of the girls that they wanted to put in the group with her were very cute and blonde. You're not a proud mama, Tia, gushing or both babies. I love it. Yes, Jeremy, it is awesome. So she had a lot of success. She has sung a lot locally here. She's performed for big audiences. And we thought she was going to go on to audition for The Voice. That was always her goal initially. And then she got into like high school and having fun with cheerleading and things. And that, kind of fell to the back burner. She just wanted to be a regular kid. And she literally made an announcement to the family when she retired.
She did sit us all down like,
I'm retiring. Like she was 45, 60 and been singing for her whole life. I'm retiring. I'm not going to be pursuing music any further. It's a hard cutthroat industry. Yes, that wears you out quick. Michelle says, I was just thinking she should do The Voice, and you mentioned it. So she had an agent and they still, every once in a while we'll see them, and they still try to get us, you sure you don't want to move forward?
they tried to get me in there.
They did try to get Justin in. Justin's a dancer. Justin was the captain of the all-male hip-hop dance team, and he also played football. But I don't know, it's up to them. I try not to push her in her music career because when it came to her pageantry, I was that pageant mom that you guys see on TV and that you guys hate. I'm not going to lie. I was that pageant mom. She was doing so good in the pageant industry. And then one of her shows, Toddlers and Tiara, shows up. Now, my daughter she likes to do the natural pageant. She didn't like to do the glitzy glam ones. Anyway, Toddlers and Tiara show up. It's a natural pageant. And I kind of lose my mind. Like, come on, we're going to do this. Let's go. We're going back to the dressing room. We're going to start over from zero. Anyway.
A mess.
Nobody from Toddlers and Tiara won. The girl who had on an outfit that looked like she got at Dollar Tree, she won. Because she kept it natural and she stayed true to there. And my daughter had won, the big, what they call the big trophy? The Supreme. She won the Supreme, and she had all the sashes, and she had a ton of pageant trophies. And simply because these girls from TV had showed up, I lost my mind. Here's the bad memory that I have that probably won't leave me. At one point she had tears in her eyes, and I remember saying, "What are you crying for? Come on, this should be fun."
I would have stopped right then and there too.
You know what comes next. Snap out of it. Come on now.
I would have stopped right then too. I'm not even lying.
She said, "I'm not doing pageants no more." Oh, stop. You're killing me. I was just saying, she said, Amber says you have gifted, focused kids. I do try to make sure that they maintain their focus. Pursue their education. It'll get them far. So my daughter, she just turned 17 last month, and she is she's already in college. So I call her girl genius. Obviously, she retired at 14. She was already well ahead in school. And the unfortunate part was we knew that she was going to be getting out early because she started in middle school. She started taking high school class credit. So we knew by her freshman or sophomore year that she would be almost complete. They had a program that they were piloting that became so successful by the time she was in 8th grade. A lot of other kids were joining it also. So she was going to be one of the first few that were going to get to go to college a few years earlier than anyone else. And she enjoyed it. When it stops being fun, it's time to stop. Yep. Yes, Amber, I was a bad stage mom. And then I felt horrible. After that.
What she did when,
I am Diamond Painting Dreamer. I'm so proud of both of them. I really am. But I human and I had my human moment. I did. And I apologized to her. And she said, "It's okay, mommy." Like, I felt so bad. She was consoling me. But I did have that moment. I still remember seeing them tears in her eyes, though. And I was like, "What are you crying for? You should be having fun." That's a bad mom to laugh about it.
right, you laughing about it.
It's been years. 17. I can laugh about it now. Good for you, Mom. What's your son working on? He just showed you. You want to show it again? It's okay. It's close. He's going to show it again. Boy, that confetti in the middle. I feel like you ain't never going to get done, huh?
Man, but I'm getting through it.
Hold it up. I can see it. No, I don't think it's long enough. Do you see his sparkle, guys? All the paintings I've ever done, I still have yet to get the sparkle he has.
She mad.
I am mad because that came from Home Fun Factory store. Nope, it's not a custom. Picked it up for $8. That's a 30 by 4, a 40 by 30. It was $8. It came from the Home Fun Factory store.
And she's still mad to this day.
Because I don't have, besides, I don't know. I did a unicorn. You okay, baby? What happened?
Watching her.
Oh, I did a unicorn one for my my grandniece, my brother's granddaughter, and that one was really nice and sparkly. But it was a unicorn one, so I mean, it almost had to be nice and sparkly. That was the sparkliest that I've ever completed. And then he come along with his, and
You bought it.
yeah, from the very first like few sections, I'm like, wow, that's kind of sparkly. So I don't know. His is very sparkly. It's definitely a lot shinier than anyone and he definitely told me he's not sealing his. Night. You have a good evening. Oh, he's definitely going to frame it when he's done. He definitely wants to frame it. He's not going to seal it. He's scared to take the chance.
Sealing for me is illegal.
So we answered, are you dating? We answered, what kind of music do you listen to? We answered what your favorite movie is. We talked about your job. We know what you did in high school, football, dance. Let's see. I can't remember what other questions we were answering. We were doing a get to know you session, guys, before we signed off because these might be important in the future. You guys know I'm doing a giveaway reveal tomorrow where we reveal what the rules are going to be and what the prizes will be. I think it's going to be 2 items in the giveaway. And so I think we're going to have 4 subsequent videos after that where we'll have clues in them. And then, boom, everyone will be able to participate. Yeah. Woo-hoo. I think that'll be fun. So that really was, Cindy says, oh no, I didn't know there was going to be a test.
Yeah, there's a test.
We were trying to come up with ways where everybody could be more interested. I'm so sorry, Tia and Justin, but I'm fighting to keep my eyes open. Okay, Amber.
Go ahead,
I need to get some
rest.
Justin said, go ahead and get yourself some rest.
I'm not mad at you.
Yeah, we definitely understand. We only got a few more moments here ourselves. We were just going to, jump in real quick, and we're at 36. We were going to go for an hour, maybe a little bit more than an hour. We didn't really have a set amount of time, but Justin said he likes to keep our videos under 2 hours. So we won't ever be up there where Jeremy is with the 5 hour and 12-minute video. Did you guys ever watch that video? I fell asleep. I tried to go back and pick up where I left off, but I fell asleep. I think we got into hour 3, and I was knocked out, Jeremy. Michelle says, should we go over Justin's love life again? Sure, he liked that.
If you want to.
He actually, like I said, after he talked to me about it, there was like no issues after that. Like, he was getting so quiet, Michelle. He wasn't talking. He wasn't smiling. I knew something was wrong. And I would say, hey, everything okay? Yeah. And so, a couple more days. You see, this is his desk. I got the desk for him to sit on this end so we could hang out together. And we weren't spending any time together. I know you guys, he talked, if you guys watched one of our first live sessions, he talked about how he likes to go see Dad on Sundays. And so he'll hang out with me in the earlier part of the day and then go hang out with his dad later that day. He wasn't doing any of that. He wasn't going anywhere. He wasn't hanging with me or Dad. And it was just very noticeable. So I think he doesn't mind talking of, you, Jeremy, you had that 5 hour lengthy live and had me glued. Like, I was really trying to make it through and stick it out with you. So I know when someone says their eyes are popping and things, I know exactly what's going on and how they're trying to hold out. Like I said, he definitely not much. Keep missing your lives. Yeah, you can't miss his lives. You got to ask him when he goes so that you can catch him. So like I was saying, he turned into himself. It was noticeable for me. And after he started talking about it, he didn't stop. So we were able to kind of talk about it across a couple of nights and stuff, and just give him an opportunity to rein in on how he felt. That made me feel a lot better. And after that first time, after he talked about it, told me how he felt, told me what he heard and how she was laughing with her friend about it, and her friend was going in on him, he literally at that point was back to being himself. He was laughing by the end of that conversation that we had. Glad he's got his head and his heart back straight. Yep, me too, Michelle. Yeah, so that was a learning lesson. He had a girlfriend, in high school, his last year of high school.
God.
I got to tell y'all about her. I'm not going to say her name. I'm not going to say her name. She would come over and visit. I felt like I was in their house, y'all. I felt like I was in their house. Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Got to tear myself away, but it's so hard. She would come over, and then I'll be sitting there,
It was just so disrespectful.
She would be on
It
him,
was so disrespectful.
grabbing him. Well, I'm sitting right here. Mama is only as happy as their saddest child. That's true, Michelle. That's definitely true. Wait till he meets the right one and gets married.
Oh, goodness.
Well,
I felt like I met her already.
I was going to say, we might have already met her. We might have already met her. She is a good family friend. They've known each other for a long time. And there's definitely probably been some feelings there, but she had to move away. So she lives kind of far right now. She lives like 3 states away. She lives in Denver, Colorado, and we live in Las Vegas. So, to be honest, and she says this all the time, she's like the one. When it comes to settling down, she says she knows she's the one. They're gonna get married. They're gonna so we'll see. I want to see his smile when he gets with the Michelle said she wants to see your smile when you get with the one. I definitely do as well. So that's why when we asked, are you dating? I think it was you, Michelle, that said, just say it's complicated. Obviously, you really know that it was complicated. But that's why he kind of shook his head like, oh, I don't know what to say. But I think he's doing better. I think he's doing much better. And I think for him, like I said, it lit a fire under him to where he wanted to do it for himself. And that's always best. Definitely best. Because I didn't want him to try and take on something just to appease someone, But he told me that her friend was like, he can't even buy you nothing. He can't do nothing for you. Not that he working to take care of a young lady. He's still at home. He's in college. I once lived in Nevada for 10 years in Gab. What is Gabs? Is that answers the question best, no matter the answer. Yep. It does answer the question best. Hicktown, huh? Gabs, huh? How far was it from Vegas? Wow, 300 population. That's like one of them little towns.
That's my old high school.
That's like one of them little towns where you see what are those? The tumbleweed kind of.
I'm not messing with you.
The tumbleweed
The Wild
going
Wild
across
West
the
is what you're talking
screen
about?
at the beginning of the movie.
You was so
Pretty
full.
far, 70 miles from Fallon. It's in yep, Michelle, DAC is here. We were in a live about a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago. Mrs. Crochet and Coffee's live. And we were all joking around, and I said something like, I'm going to go and pay Diamond Art Club a visit. And they happened to be in there and said, why don't you come in on Sunday? We're closed on Saturday, and pick something out. And I said, and then Mrs. Crochet and Coffee says, what a lucky girl. And I never, ever was able to make it in. I forget what I had to do, but 2 Sundays in a row when it popped in my mind,
I was like, crap.
But yep, they are here. They ship from here. It still take me 2 days to get my stuff though. I don't get it the next day. Rosette says I would be in my car so fast and drive the 4 hours. I think I was in Ginger's whatchamacallit live this morning, and they were talking about a cruise. When Ginger makes a suggestion, usually some people get together and try and make it happen. So after I think I'm gonna do 2 more contests. This one I think I want to do another one when I get to probably 300 or 400, maybe even a 500 subscriber mark. But I'm gonna start saving for this cruise if we really gonna have one. Diamond painting, resin on the open sea. I like that. Resin on the open seas. Yeah, I think that'll be a lot of fun, And so, and I had just popped in while I was getting ready for work, and man, I walked through the door at work on a whole different planet. It was like, Tia, what was you doing last night? Diamond painting. It was like, diamond painting? So it was because I was excited and was talking about this cruise. I do monthly giveaways myself. Oh, I like that. I hadn't thought about making it a monthly thing. Uh-oh. Good thing the rules aren't going to be announced until tomorrow. I don't think Cindy B likes the test part, so I may have to rearrange that. If she doesn't like it, it might be other people that don't want to participate. Oh, wow. I got to actually pay attention? Oh, wow. This is a scavenger hunt. I got to go find something? Rebecca says, oh, Tia, was you able to get that diamond painting I showed you for you? Yeah, I didn't get it yet, but I saw it. I did. I said, I think I'm going to buy it. But I don't know if I'm going to buy it for them. I'm thinking about buying it for me. Test away. Retired teacher here. Uh-oh. Cindy is on board. She's going to do the scavenger hunt with us. That sounds like fun. What about you, Jeremy? Are you going to be able to participate if we have a scavenger hunt? I just got to come up with the 4 videos, because I will get on here and I'll get to chit-chatting and I forget to bring up. I had a program that I was going to do for my Diamond Paint-a-thon. And boy, I put a little bit too much Bailey's in the coffee and went left of center. I don't even think that I ever came back over on my side of the road.
I don't think you did.
I made sure I got in them sips, though. I was in here just having a good old time. I didn't go anywhere. Tiara, did she turn the air off?
No.
She had that.
She doesn't touch that.
Okay.
Probably just.
Jeremy said he's gonna try his best. How are you doing, Jeremy? How's your brother doing? I know you guys are going through it. And Mindy had a horrible Sunday morning as well. She found her cat passed away. Yeah. I told them the story about Cheeks, baby.
Oh,
and
how I was so hurt.
I told them that during Diamond Paint-a-thon, and how you guys used to get them, and we didn't have pets, so you guys would use our neighbor's dog.
What hurt me was I didn't even know until like a year later.
Yeah, because they sent him over to Judy's, and so Jeremy's mom took his brother's dog, and after they found out that he had cancer, right, Jeremy? After they found out that he, had cancer and a tumor, and he was starting to exhibit signs, his mother took him, and they didn't make him suffer, and they were upset about it and stuff because they become extensions of the family. You know how we felt about Cheeks and Jack, and so I told him that I really commend him because we watched Cheeks and then Frankie. I think about Frankie.
They just didn't treat
him right. Yeah. So. Yeah, Mindy, she wasn't doing well because she had found her cat. And then Jeremy had mentioned, about how upset they were and stuff. So my dad is doing, he's talking to Rebecca. If there's a cruise, you need to get diamond painting stores involved, have reps there and do giveaways. Oh my gosh, that's a good idea, Michelle. That is a real good idea. Friends don't let friends drink and drill. Listen, Rosette, I was in here by myself. You should blame that one on him. He's my co-host, and you know what he
You
said?
cannot blame that on me.
He said it's too early. I'm not gonna be able to make this diamond painter.
No, don't even play.
What?
I was completely asleep. You started without me. So that's on you. It's all on you.
Just completely sleep.
Knocked out.
Anyway,
All on you.
I'm in here by myself having a jolly old time because he was asleep, as you can see. He didn't even bother to get up. So, Diamond Painting Dreamer said, that's sad. Yep, it is. And Rebecca asked about Jeremy's dad. Okay. Good. Oh, your sponsor was slacking. Oh, was he slacking? Rosette. He was asleep, knocked out. They my babies like kiddos. Right, Jeremy. That's exactly what I was saying on Sunday. Like, they just become such extensions of the family. You know, I couldn't afford, it was just me and my 2 kids, and I couldn't afford to have, my son asked me for a dog at least once every 2 or 3 months, and it broke my heart because I just couldn't afford it. When our neighbors moved in, we had some college neighbors that lived, we lived in a quad, and we were the staple family that was there for like 13 years. Anyway, we always had neighbors moving in and out. We had a group of neighbors that had moved in. They were college boys, and they had 5 dogs. So obviously, when my kids would go and get their dogs and walk them, my daughter likes big, huge dogs. So she like pit bulls, boxers, Rottweilers, and stuff. And then my son, he likes like terriers, and then tiny dogs seem to really love him. So between the 2 houses that had dogs, they always had dogs to care for. But what we found was not everybody cared for their dogs the way that we would. And they didn't love their dogs the way that we would. And it was hard to watch. Like I said, Cheeks was not my dog, but he was out in the yard throwing up. And I threw everything down and ran out there and was just trying to catch everything. He was sick. And his owner he decided that he was going to let nature run its course, basically. Night, Michelle. You have a good evening. Diamond Painting with an Orchid. How are you? So, unfortunately, it's really difficult when it's really difficult to watch a pet, that you come to care for, even if it's not yours, to just watch them go downhill like that. I so commend Jeremy and his mom for being able to make that journey and to not watch them suffer and stuff because it's easier or something. I really do commend your family for that. And I know you guys had your moment where you cried, but I remember my kids crying, watching these pets that they've come to love suffer. So
at least like 6.
Yeah, it was a little more than that because Matt and them had 5 dogs. Remember Sky and Blue, Indigo, Jack.
We only messed with. We only had
Cheeks,
Baby,
Cheeks, Roxy, plus their 5. That's 8.
But we only took. They kept Sky and Blue in the house, and then we only took Jack out.
We took Sky and Blue with us in the white van when we would go to the dog park. You guys just didn't take them without me.
Right.
Yeah. So 8 dogs all together in your life.
Still mad.
8 dogs. Remember, we would put them in the van. We put down sheets and stuff.
We did put down sheets.
Who was it? Which dog was it that used to fart every time we got in the van? He would fart. Was that Cheeks? I'd be like, you just gonna save it up for when you get in the van? Come on.
Yeah.
You couldn't do it right before.
Because his owner had gave him like steak before he ever arrived.
Oh, I remember that.
He would give him like good steak right before we would go to the park, and that's what made him.
He used to fart every time. Cheeks, can you wait until we get to the outside world? You have to really just bring us into your nature.
I almost did pass out though, because I was right there. I was right next to him.
He used to just lace the van.
Man, he just laced it up.
Fine, just woke up, sitting with sleepy eye. Diamond painting with an orchid. Where are you at? Where are you located? Michelle is gone. I know that Jeremy is here on the West Coast with us, so it's 11 where he's at. Cindy B it's late where Cindy's at. And then Amber, she left. Diamond painting with Eskies. I think she's an hour ahead of me. She's in Phoenix, but their time doesn't change, but mine does. And I think when my time, I can't remember if we're on the same time right now or not. I figured it's getting late. I don't want to lose my mod, so I'm gonna try for another. I can go all night. Oh, I understand. I'm dying. Rosette says she's dying. Yeah, I can't do this without her because I've even slipped up and got my. That's right, Jeremy's in Cali. I knew you were on the West Coast. I just couldn't remember what state. Oof, Rebecca, you are something else. It's 2 a.m. there. Woo! She in North Carolina.
Yeah, I can't do that.
2 a.m.
I am slumped.
2 a.m.
Snoring.
You be snoring at that time?
No, I don't snore, but I'll definitely be knocked out.
Well, there's a question. He doesn't snore. Keep that in mind, guys. What questions, if I would answer anything that you ask, what would you ask mommy?
I don't know.
You don't have.
I don't know. I don't know.
TT, if you could ask me anything and get an answer, what would you ask me? Huh? Wait, what? I said, if you can ask mommy anything and know that you are going to get an answer, what would you ask me? Y'all see how good my kids are? You see, they don't have any questions for me. If that were me, I know I told someone this. If that were me, because I was a hellion until I became a mom, I would have asked all the right questions. Mom, did you ever do pot? Mom, did you ever drink? How young were you when you first started drinking? Well, how old were you when you first had sex? I would ask all of those questions.
I don't want to know that stuff.
Exactly. Like, I don't want to know all that.
I'm glad you don't.
That's way too much information.
See how bad I was?
Exactly.
Oh, Rebecca's got insomnia. She's going to be up a while. I hope you're diamond painting. Cindy said, right, Tiara?
No correlation.
Well, that tells you how bad I was because I asked my dad all of those questions. I don't know if I would ask my mom that. My mother is a Jehovah's Witness, so I don't think that I would get any,
You ain't gonna get
no good info. Yeah. But I definitely.
If you ask grandma that, she'd be mad.
No, she wouldn't be mad. She just would be like, what? What kind of questions are those? What are you asking me? Mom, I want to know how old you were when you first had something to drink other than Kool-Aid.
I bet you $5 she would have sung I Shot the Sheriff from Bob Marley.
I shot the sheriff. I don't know if she would sing that. She'll laugh.
I think she would be mad.
I was known. Rosette said I was known as 20 Questions Rosie, but I never got that personal. I don't know if you saw that I was from Denmark. Oh, I didn't see it. Okay, Denmark. Boy, I do see that now. I'm sitting in Denmark. I saw the answer right above it. You do? You wish you were in Denmark? Because I can make it. Oh, I was going to say I can make it happen.
That makes you a unique person.
You are unique. Uniqua. You my poo-poo. Yep, so, well, I don't know. I'm originally from Connecticut. I grew up in Mystic, Connecticut. They did a movie about Mystic Pizza. And look at that. Can you guys see that? Look at that sparkle. Mystic Pizza actually, um, I don't remember. My mother worked on the set of the movie. She worked at the hotel where a lot of the stars were staying at when they filmed the movie, and she worked part time as a clerk at the hotel at that point. That was like the biggest thing that ever came to Mystic. Mystic gives you an idea of the like old Great Britain with the seaport ships and things, and they try and keep it. Um, they definitely try and keep the seaport area. Obviously, you can live on the outskirts of town where it's more modernized, but they definitely keep the town um, in its ancient glory, and so it's a big tourist industry because of that. Let's see, come over. We have it good over here. Free education, free doctors, free hospital, and I can keep on with good things. Man, don't tell her that because I can see that she would love that.
Where's that?
Cindy B says she loves it, Justin. She liked your painting.
Oh, thank you.
That looks awesome. He said thank you. Ginger's reborn and more. Hi, Gingers. How you doing? She said hi to Cindy B. Well, how are you? Anyway, I moved from Connecticut to Ohio. Uh, it would have been my sophomore year of high school. But what happened was I went to private school when I lived in Connecticut. So when we got to Ohio, we were on the outskirts of Cleveland, and we were going to public school. I begged my dad, could I go to public school? You ever heard of the saying, people in private school want to go public, people in public school, they want to go private? That is so very true, but that was like the worst decision of my life. I get to the school, and we are so far ahead, my brother and I, in curriculum that we finished school. They literally started sending us to the college in town because we were done. We had completed all the credits. We had done we were so far ahead in curriculum. I'm back. My dog had what looked like gum on his paw. Had to clean it. Oh, doing okay. Can't sleep. So been diamond painting. Yep, that's pretty much what's going on here and all over. I'm diamond painting. My son, he told me he wanted to get some leeway in, and you're gonna have to share that. Oh, you're gonna have to give me one. Ah, thank you. That looks good. Please smash that like button. Show the lovely host some love. Oh, yeah. Smash the like button.
Destroy it.
Yeah. Justin said destroy it. You guys see a snack time. Thank you. Appreciate that. So we moved to Ohio. And now I don't know what I'm going to do because clearly I have way more credits than I thought I would. So my dad wanted me to go to college. I didn't want to go to college. I was tired of school at that point. I was so tired of school. You mean I'm done 2 years before I have to be? And you want to talk about something, go back to school and do some more school? I don't want to go to school. So he said, get a job. I had to get a job. I was human for a long time. I think I worked for about 1.5 years, 2 years. I didn't like it. My dad owned his own store, and I would work in his store. I started off working at his store, but I hated it. Like, I got to be with you all day and all night. So I definitely did not want to continue working at my dad's store. Then I had an opportunity to go to Jersey. I have family that lives in Jersey, and they stay near Hoboken, which is right up near New York. I could jump on a PATH train and be downtown 42nd Street in about 20 to 30 minutes. Thank you. Appreciate it. And so I went to New York. I thought I was about to be the next big whatever. You couldn't tell me nothing. Before these kids come along, I used to be pretty funny a long time ago. Anyway, I had to watch my mouth and watch what I say after the kids came along. So I wasn't funny no more. And I was walking down the street one day. I said something to someone, and I was overheard, and it was like, "You come to my club tonight at such and such. I'm gonna put you on stage." I said, "Okay." Showed up, got on stage, started doing stand up. Boy, when you're broke, you're funny as can be. You got everything in life to talk about because you ain't doing nothing but. You think I'm funny, Cassandra? Oh, you should have heard me back before the kids came and I could cuss. Obviously, when the kids come along, you shorten up how you say stuff. You say things appropriately. I'm spelling stuff out. SHIT. I started spelling everything out. And then my son probably could spell, but he would never say anything. My daughter would call me out on stuff. I know what you're saying. You just spelled here. So I felt like I lost the funny. Oh, goodness. Anyway, they put me on stage, and whew, that was the best thing that ever happened. I did all kinds of stuff. That's, I think, how my kids ended up trying to get into the arts, especially my daughter. I couldn't sing to save, couldn't sing at all. But my daughter, she's definitely very talented. She could sing, she could act, she's modeled. She did a spreadsheet for one of the malls here in town a few years ago. So she's had a little bit of success, definitely more than me. My biggest claim to fame was, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this show, is from the late 90s, early 2000s. It was called Funniest Mom in America. And I was revisiting after my kids had come along. My son, because my daughter wasn't born yet, I was revisiting maybe a career in stand-up. When I didn't hit the stat, I told my dad, "Give me 2 years. I'm going to get funny. I'm going to knock Whoopi off the stage. That's how funny I'm going to be." And I used to tell him that all the time. "Give me 2 years. If I don't make it big, I'll go to college then." Boy, I told him, I got to come home, hang my tail between my legs, and hold my head real low. But I'm going to go to college, Daddy. You ain't got to worry. I moved back home when I didn't have my own sitcom or a spot on Saturday Night Live. And I went to college, and I met my first husband in college. Yeah. He used to be the star of all my funniness. Then after we broke up, he's French, so we couldn't get our cultures together at all. The French culture and the American culture, they were really different, so we couldn't get the culture together. And then obviously husband number two. Didn't a Minnesota mom win Funniest Mom? Yep. They've done two. I made it all the way through to the top. Gosh, I can't remember how many. I think my number was like 22 or something like that. Let me tell you how dedicated I was to this craft. To audition, we had to be at NBC Studios in New York, 9:00 in the morning on I think it was a Tuesday.
Nope.
And I got there Saturday with my kids. My son had a little tent with a sleeping bag, came with a little camp chair. I took his tent and went and slept outside 2 days with a bag of baby wipes.
I don't remember.
You stayed home with Dad. You were little. It was before Tiara came along.
Tiara wasn't even a thought.
She wasn't a thought. You're right, baby. And I slept outside. I mean, I was trying. This was my second go round. The first time, I had probably a little bit more local success. at home, which is why I left. Whenever big stars would come, they were looking for locals to kind of open for them and stuff. I had definitely would be that person. Let me get on stage. I'm gonna help you out. Come on now. I know these people. Let me tell you what the streets are. You don't even know how to talk about the ghetto around here. Let me tell you what a ghetto is. So I definitely would get on stage, kind of help them out, do my little set, talk about everyone. Obviously, it would garner laughs because I'm local. And I know what that club closed down. Let me tell you why it closed down. Things like that. So something that a renowned artist, he wouldn't know about if he came to town. So I did have a little more local success before I got married and started my family. Then I had an opportunity. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. His name's Tyler Perry. My cousin worked as a production manager on one of his sets when he came to Cleveland. And my cousin told him about me. I had an opportunity at that point to help out, and he asked for a few reel tapes. Reel tapes are, where those old-fashioned tapes where, you put them on a projector, you feed the film in. So I needed to get back on stage in order to be able to provide, a reel with a bunch of clips. Now you could just probably do it on the DVD. But back then, they were still working in reel tapes. And so I was trying to get around to different clubs so I can have different audiences to test out my material. And what ended up happening was I ran into someone who was talking about the audition for Funniest Mom in America. They were doing some stand-up diversity opportunities where they were trying to get just a lot more of an eclectic mix. And the goal was you get a 30-minute, half-hour set on Nickelodeon. It was back when TV Land and Nick at Night all, I know who Jeremy knows who Tyler Perry is. And so that was the goal. You get your 30-minute set, boom. That would have been it. You can direct anybody to this 30-minute set. In the meantime, I had my friend, she was going with me, and she was helping to try and create a reel. I think that alcohol and stand-up go really well together. It really does. But you have to do a lot of stand-up at night. You're in a comedy club. There's not a lot of people out there that's doing stand-up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's just, there's no market for it. So it's very difficult if you're a mom. It was something that I really definitely tried before I got married my first time. Then when I got married my second time, got with Dad, had Justin. I had a very difficult pregnancy with Justin, so I definitely took a few years off.
I'm a lucky child.
You're my lucky child. And then there's 4 years between Justin and his sister. So obviously, right after I came back around and was starting to try to get back into it, like I said, alcohol and late nights. And then Mom and Dad have Tiara. But that's probably my biggest claim to fame. It's a little funny back in the day. And then the kids, everything in life changes when you have kids. And I'll give you an example. I used to smoke, and I smoked for 12 years. And I gave it up cold turkey like that when this one right here, he picked up something. And I was like, what are you doing?
It's a pretzel.
It was a pretzel. I'm like, what are you doing? Because he kept, I'm like, what are you doing? I'm smoking. I said, what? I'm smoking. You smoking? Yeah, like mommy, I'm smoking. And all the attitude in the world. I snatched that up, crunched that pretzel up. We don't smoke around here. And I didn't smoke anymore. I didn't even know how he caught me because I used to go outside into the garage. I thought I was sneaking. And he see me out somehow through the window or something.
That's exactly what I did. You were not even in a secluded place. Hiding from the window.
Like, what's she doing? She smoking?
I said, I was looking for you.
She smoking?
I was looking for you because I was hungry.
Oh.
And
Now
then,
that's even worse.
exactly. So when I actually saw you, I was like, okay.
I'm moking.
You came right back inside. The perfect timing too. I had a pretzel in my mouth.
I don't know. I didn't like it though. Like, oh my gosh. So clearly that was one thing. And I'm like, oh, I gotta do a little bit better. I'm teaching the baby bad habits. So I definitely was trying my hardest to come up with a different way to parent. And it just becomes, a different way of life. I didn't want him trying to pretend to smoke. I didn't have such a great mouth when I was on stage. Obviously, you'll add a little profanity here and a little profanity there. And sometimes it can enhance what you're saying. But you can't do that around kids. So I had to clean it up a lot because I didn't want my kids smoking and cursing like I would do. So I feel like I became unfunny. I lost my funny. I appreciate that you were saying I'm funny, Cassandra, because I feel like, I used to be. And I think when I get around other adults, hey, Diamond Art Addiction, how you doing? I think when I get around other adults, sometimes I slip back in so easily. When I say so easily, I mean I definitely can fall back in. I forget whose live I was in. I want to say I'm fantabulous. Oh, that's really great. I think I was in Sherry Creative Niche's live one night, and she was talking to us about her struggle that she had. And I can tell you right now, here in the house, it was definitely I'm telling you, I was probably her mom, her best friend, her sister, auntie, everybody all at once. Because I was laying into that no good, you know what, and as she was relaying her story. So I do find that I can slip back into it probably a little bit, easier than it should be. How do we get to our page? I was gonna show Tiara's picture, her portfolio picture. Here it is. Is this it? No, these aren't the ones. Upload. Yeah, these are them. Okay. They're going to show if they're in here. These are all me. This is one. That's one picture of my daughter when she modeled. Where's the ones with the bags? Hold on. I don't have it. I thought I did. She did a photo shoot for a mall, a shopping center here, and that was one of the pictures that she did. She doesn't. I don't know what happened. I like the one where you could tell she was shopping and she had all the bags in her hand. Okay, well, there we go. Oh, she said, hey, Jeremy, how's everyone and you, our host? How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good.
I'm getting tired.
My son says he's getting tired. We hit the 2-hour mark, and Cindy B is getting tired because it's after 1 there. And I'm getting my vitamin C because I'm going to be up for a long time. Jeremy said he's doing awesome. He is doing awesome. Who's all diamond painting?
I'm done.
You did good. You got a lot done.
Yeah.
You guys missed it earlier. Since we have a new batch of people, I did an unboxing. Vitamin C is important, or so I'm told. I did a Diamond Art Club unboxing earlier because I have Vanna here with me. And when I have Vanna, I like to get him to help me out. So we were kind of trying to come up with some of the rules for our contest that we're doing a giveaway tomorrow, and we're trying to come up with some of the rules and how the contest is going to work. I'm going to have to check that out. I'm a Diamond Art Club addict. Okay. And so, because we were trying to come up with some rules for our new contest, we kind of jumped on here and we wanted to do our brainstorming live. So we had a lot of fun when we were doing that. This was my Mother's Day gift to myself, actually. This is my kind of pile of kits. I'm diamond painting as well. Okay, well, that's good. That's what we were doing, chit-chatting, and we did a getting to know you because my host, he co-hosts with me quite a bit. And I did a getting to know you at one point, but we've never done one with him. So I wanted to do that. We dove all into his love life, girl. So here's this is Love Birds by Maria Grubar. I really do like this one a lot. She has like 3 or 4 that I like. She's got that cherry blossom or cherry tree one. And Mimi says she's just finished for the night. This is a 32 by 45. I really like that. So I definitely think that one is going to be mine. This one right here, I know you guys all know this one was one of the most anticipated for the new release, the Ruby Diamond. I think, like I said earlier, I think everybody has access. So this is Snow Queen. Jeremy said I was diamond painting, but stopped to get ready for bed. It's 11:36. I got work early. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, buddy.
Yes.
Night.
Love you.
Love you too. Okay. We're gonna get further along than you. This is Lady Creole. It's mine. This one's definitely gonna be probably a gift. I have a friend that I think will really like that one. This one I seen someone do a video on, and I couldn't believe how sparkly it looked. I loved it. This is Nefertiti, so I got her for me. The eye area looked kind of weird, but I got her for me. I'm gonna complete that one. Yikes! Early mornings are no fun. Mimi says 137. Where she's at also. This one, I have been waiting on this one. My grandmother on my mom's side, she's Native American. So whenever I see like wolves and Indian pictures, it definitely reminds me of some of the stories that she, should tell me and things when we were coming up. So I couldn't resist. Ooh, I have Nefertiti. I can't wait to work on it. See, I think everybody, I know Cindy has that one in her stash. I have her in my stash now. This is the one that's going to be for giveaway tomorrow. And one of the biggest reasons why I'm giving it's a Diamond Art Club, for one. For two, Graham Gherkin, who is the artist that created this, he has another one on his site that is bigger because this is a 40 by 32. And I think I'm going to get that one, and I'm gonna do that one. Another item that we're giving away, storage container. And then I think we're going to give away one of our eBay. So obviously the Diamond Art Club, that's going to be like the main giveaway. Then we'll have probably like one of our eBay stash. And then we'll have our storage container. And then we'll have a little bit of fun with that. Wow, that is an awesome giveaway. Very generous. Yeah, at the beginning of the video, I was saying that I was on one of our Facebook pages. And I really think that it was Crafters Anonymous with Mrs. Crochet and Coffee and Rachel Ray. But I mean, I am on a lot of diamond painting. So I feel bad if I am taken away from the site that it was on. But there was a girl who had just finished her diamond painting, and she was saying that, she's going to live vicariously through others because she had to save up enough money to be able to get more diamond paintings. And I felt like, I know that there's quite a few creators that have some giveaways going on, and I hope that she's able to kind of take part in some of those giveaways. That way, she at least has an opportunity to get something that's coming in before it takes enough time to save up, money. And so that's one of the reasons why I want to do giveaways. I have a large stash. I stopped counting when I reached 49. And at the time that I was at 49, I think I had 8 Diamond Art Clubs. I'm well over 20 Diamond Art Clubs now. So I definitely believe that I have probably 60 or 70 in my stash. I have quite a bit in my stash. So I don't mind. I mean, it's going to be a long time before I get to some of them. So I don't mind if it's an item that I know I won't get to for a while and it's not trash. I don't want to give away my trash. It definitely I want it to be something that I would not mind working on and things like that. Diamond Art Club is for me. I think that they're the quintessential diamond painting experience. So I definitely want to make sure that I can share that experience with someone else. So for me, all that I want to do is to be able to come up with ways to make it fair so that I don't have the same 3 people. Whenever I do that randomizer thing, I get the same few names that come up. And so I would like to come up with a way to make it kind of fair across the board and maybe even up the odds a little bit when it comes to winning some of the contests that I offer. But I still want to make sure that I'm offering and give somebody a chance. Jeremy says, dang, my stash is only like 12. Yeah, I've seen you've been doing some unboxings. So he says he wants that. Yeah, you have one that I want. That Indian woman one that you told me about the other day. I think I'm getting her next. Can't wait to work on it. I want that. Wow, that is an awesome giveaway. Very generous. I need it all just starting out. That's right. See, Mimi's just starting out. And at the beginning of my video, before you came in, Mimi, we talked about that, me and my son, and about, just some craziness as to the wait and my thought process when I was waiting. And I was on pins and needles, and the angst was really bad. So if I can help, because I have a stash, I definitely would. I was looking everywhere for diamond paintings at one point. I love that Indian painting Jeremy is working. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Yep, it's definitely gorgeous. So he's advertising for some of our next purchases. I have one planned for the near future. Yes, I like that idea you had about the one giveaway per month. Also, I think that's a good idea. $25 on Amazon. That's not really bad at all. Besides Diamond Art Club, who's your favorite store to purchase from? I think for me, I did an Evermoment unboxing, and I was so shocked. When I told you guys I was playing with my diamonds. Those were Evermoment diamonds that I pulled out first. So I was plenty surprised and shocked. I really did think that, their quality, especially with their glue, the symbol quality, I really liked it. Ginger's Reborn and More says, I have less than that in my stash. I'm just starting out too. The one I'm working on now, I am giving to my handicapped sister. Oh man, I think what is it? I think she's going to really like it. So I don't know if you guys can see, that's my completed work in the corner. That's my Mother's Day gift for my sister-in-law. That's the Disney World castle. And that one, as you can see, I have the teal going around the side. That part, the teal part, is the part that's going to be stapled to the canvas. I have it on my easel because I'm letting it cure. They say it takes 2 to 3 weeks to cure. By the time she gets it, it'll only be like 2 weeks curing, but it's better than nothing at all. But I was shocked. I definitely sealed it because I'm giving it away as a gift. And yeah, felt good about that. So let's see. Diamond Art Addiction says, I've been diamond painting for 4 months, so Diamond Art Club has been it besides some AliExpress. But I have some coming from other companies. Cindy B says Diamond Art Club and Ever Moment. Star Roar on Amazon is good too. I haven't tried them. I definitely, the other day I was harassing Jeremy about the Indian woman, and he said something, he had got his from Amazon. So I have been looking on Amazon a lot more. And, I'm excited about some of the stuff I see. I like when they show the workup, when they show the grid and everything, so you have an idea of what it'll look like. So I definitely will be looking forward to seeing more of those. I can't wait for my Star Wars to get here. Jeremy says it's a 16 by 31 and a half inch. That's huge. That's going to be, are you going to make your own custom frame? Are you going to use like a foam board or something? That's going to be hard as heck to come up with a framing solution for that. Can't wait for my Star Roar. Mimi says, I got a free one from Star. How'd you get a free one? That's interesting. Cindy B says, which one did you get? Ginger's Reborns and More says, it's a cross with flowers all over it. Haven't found the right angel yet because she collects them. Okay. The sunflowers in a vase. I love sunflowers. It is the father and son, my first square. All Diamond Art Club till the last few months. I did Dreamer Design, Cotart, and New Frog. How was your New Frog experience, Jeremy? That painting you're working on looks beautiful too. Which one is that? This one, for me, is Nola from Diamond Art Club. I covered her up so I could have a snack. I got a lot done. I got a whole lot more done tonight than I did during the Diamond Paint-a-thon. Let's see. I read that one already. And Rosette says, I just got a canvas from Star Roar. I think it's not as detailed as some of the stuff you're working on now, but I really like the quality. Lucy has been busy for new designs. Yeah. Yep. I've done AliExpress and a few other companies I've come across. I want to get some from Diamond Art Club. You're going to love it, Ginger's Reborn. You're going to love Diamond Art. Rachel, Ray, what's up? How you doing? Just talking about you a little while ago. I'm making frames. Yeah, I figured that, Jeremy. That's why I asked. I figured you'd have to make a frame for that auto size. Lucy posted on Instagram a giveaway. All I had to do was send my address. Okay. So what we did tonight was just try to really quickly throw some stuff together and brainstorm. But tomorrow when I do my live, because that was where we were going to announce like our contest giveaway and everything, we'll have like formulated everything and we'll roll out the contest. But just so you know, it's going to be one of the Diamond Art Clubs that I showed you. I'm pretty sure it's Lover Stroll. It's probably going to be a second painting from my stash, and then one of the storage options. So those will be the prizes, so it'll be 3 different winners. And then again, we'll roll out all of the information. Let's see. I am curious to see how you are going to frame. Me too, Jeremy. All good things, I hope. Oh, yeah, definitely. Rachel, it's going to be all great stuff. We were talking about you and your wheel, and how it was a lot of us at that point. We were all talking about the placers that we use. 4, 7 seem to be really popular. 9 placers. My son said he uses a 6, a 1, a 6, and he has a 10. And I use a 3 placer, a 6 placer, and a 1. So we were talking about that, but that I definitely would like to get more adept at either a 10 placer or that wheel that you use. Definitely, especially for big parts. I seen you rolling it. I'm like, oh, that looks pretty easy. I don't understand how it works, but I do love the concept. Are you done with Nightbringer yet? It was good. Got it from Ginger giveaway. They have new site. Oh yeah, I did hear that. She announced it in one of her videos that it's cesdeals.com. So I think that's great information for us to continue to get out. Yeah, I want Mama Knows and Mary Did You Know and a few others. Just gotta save up for them. Make sure you try and take advantage. Ginger's Reborn when they have like 2-for-1s, or if you can get coupon codes by going into their Facebook page, those help. They make it very affordable. For me, I feel like that does help and it makes it a little more affordable. Obviously, the cost of shipping sometimes can be an issue. Um, what time is your live tomorrow? I'm going to be away from home for a bit. The live, I think I have starting at 8 Pacific, which would be 11 p.m. Eastern. I have a lot of, like Rachel, she's in Ireland. I have a lot of UK subscribers. I have one subscriber. She's in Norway. So I try to come on at a time where my mix can include, both US as well as, it's just I work odd hours. I start at like 10 o'clock and I don't get off until 7 p.m. So I miss those days where I used to start work at 4:30 in the morning and I was home by 1 o'clock. I really do miss those days, but I was the boss back then. I'm a little peon now, back on the bottom, scratching and climbing my way back up. What time? Oh, I answered that. I'll be showing y'all all when I get there. Okay, good. I apologize in advance. I'm at work, so in and out. Oh yeah, there are some issues with the wheel. Uh-oh. I want to address that in a video soon, but it's a lifesaver on that canvas. Not yet. Well, I'll be looking out for that because we were talking about the wheel earlier. But yeah, if there's some tips that you can provide us, it'll definitely keep me from maybe going out getting it and then being disappointed. Like, I can't get this thing to work. I don't understand it. So you're an hour behind me. Yeah, I think if you're mountain, I think you said that. I think if you're mountain, I'm an hour behind. Oh, I would love to be there, but I can't. You're not up yet at that point, Rachel. You might have to work at that time. I think I'll do that. Every bit of savings helps. Yeah, every bit of savings helps. And when you can get a 20% off on a 2-for-1 or something, those are nice ways to stack up those gorgeous paintings. So definitely continue to put them in your shopping cart and on your wish list. Because if they're in your wish list, you'll get like email opportunities and things. I ordered a wheel, so I am. See, you got a lot of us that want to know how that wheel works. So that'll be pretty interesting. Definitely. Yep, I'm going to take a bite of my vitamin C. Yep, 8 Mountain is 10 Eastern. But I'm in Pacific. So 8 Pacific is 11 Eastern. You missed my son, Rachel. We did a getting to know you. He got probed. We dove deep. We asked him all kind of questions. They have a coupon code going for Mother's Day right now. I think it's Mother 25%. Oh, on certain paintings. Woo, that's pretty high, y'all. That's pretty. That's one of the higher ones. I don't think I've ever seen a 25% coupon. Diamond Art Addiction, you will like it, but I find I have to do a lot of wiggling afterwards. Okay, that makes sense. They have a nice selection of paintings you can get too. Man, I bought 3 DAs. Oh, that's right. Cindy B bought from the Mother's Day sale. She announced it earlier. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard is 3 a.m. my time. Oh, that's not good. I didn't know that. So, that's middle of the night. You sleeping then? What are you doing right now? Or it's what? It's 4 or 5 o'clock? You're at work. No, it's later than that. 10 Eastern. 3 a.m. So that's a 5-hour difference. So it's 8 hours difference for you and me. So 12 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock there, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. Just getting into work. Wow. I'm off for the night. I will see you later. Have a great night, everyone. Night, Jeremy. Have a good evening. Cindy, I only got one, but I was jumping for joy because I only spent $16. Love those rewards. Man, I'm saving my rewards. I'm trying to hit that $100 mark. I'm almost there. Well, everyone, I have to jump off and head to bed. It was nice chatting with you all. I am hoping to make your live tomorrow night. I'm hoping you can as well. My co-host will be with me. Like I said, we're gonna announce our contest giveaway, and we're gonna have a little fun. We had some fun tonight. Well, maybe not at my expense. I had some fun at my kids' expense. They'll get over it. They're big enough now where I don't feel bad. I felt bad before. Peace, Jeremy. Look at that. Look at my hands, guys. They're getting thin. Woo. My fingers used to look like little sausages. They're starting to look like fingers again. I got Elizabeth, the maple tree, and hummingbird. I think that Elizabeth is in my future, not the near future. I definitely got to get Jessica Rabbit. I got to get Jessica, Graham Gherkin, and then Maria Grubar has a couple of, I would like her cherry blossom. I like that a lot. 8 a.m. I'm usually the one locking up at night, but I have one opening shift every week. Woof. Oh, Cindy, I love the maple tree and hummingbird. I almost got that hummingbird the other day. I got Lover Stroll instead. So that's going to be cute. Definitely going to be a cutie pie. I don't know if I could switch like that. Close one night and open the next. Those are Shiros. He said me too. Yeah, those are Shiros when they're able to do that. Oh my goodness. So let's see. What else did we do? We covered a lot. I'm stacking the dollars and cents for Jessica. Yep, Rosette. I'm gonna get Jessica. I'm getting I'll show you what I want. Obviously, Jessica from when they announced it was going to be a favorite for a lot of us. I really like Who You Say I Am. It's a round. I was hoping I could get it in a square, but I don't want to be greedy. If I can get it in a round, I'll get it in a round. I do like it. Caved and got Gemini. Ooh, that one's going to be nice too because it's got the greens in it. I do like that one. Let's see. This is the one that I'm talking about. Graham Gherkin's photo. So Lover Stroll is also one of his designs. And that's why Lover Stroll is going to go up as a Diamond Art Club giveaway because I'm going to order this. It's a little bit bigger also. So that's why I said because it's bigger, I'll get me this and then I can use the Lover Stroll in my so I want that one really bad. When I seen it, I said, oh, that's so pretty. Look at that pink lane that they're walking down. I've seen this picture a lot, but I didn't know it was Diamond Art Club. I've seen this on AliExpress. So I definitely would like the hat lady. And see. A lot of people are getting this. This one's beautiful. All dogs go to heaven. This one I think is going to be a little sad. I think it's going to remind my kids. I know you guys heard us talking about the 8 dogs that were in their life. Yep, and all of them are gone, in case you guys are wondering. And as children, because we weren't the owners, they were our neighbors, they literally had to watch the demise of all of them. So it was difficult on them. And so I don't know. That's the only reason why I don't have it now. I would have got that when I purchased the Snow Queen. Is let's see. Is it the big hummingbird? I bet the shading is incredible. 32 by 54, I think, just looked it up and then promptly forgot the second number. So beautiful. I saw Mrs. Coffee's premiere with that. I was like, dang, girl, I'm going to be so broke. I need to stop. I have a wedding in Toronto in September. Ooh, ooh, ooh. In Toronto, that's close. We should all head to Toronto so we can see you. That would be, if I lived in Ohio, I would probably have drove up to say, hey, let's have one hanging out night, diamond painting friends. That would be fun. That would have been a lot of fun. But I live in Vegas now. Yeah, this thing does say save 25% off our Mother's Day collection. Oh, I didn't know that. I might have to just click on this and oops, and just oh oh look at that lavender. Oh, they got the Indian paint up here. Did you guys ever see Maple Tree? Bexley's Creations. I think she completed it. She may have a video up of that. This is gorgeous right here. Huh. Oh yeah, that is gorgeous. Look at that. That's on a Mother's Day sale. Is that one of the ones that you got, Cindy B? It says Maple Tree. I think she did say she had it. Oh, they wrong. Look at that. Lovebirds is up here, 25% off. Yep, I saw Bexley's finish, and yes, that's what I got. Okay, I thought so. Yeah, this is the one, Sweet Hummingbird. This one's gorgeous also. Woo, it's bigger than I thought it was. This is a 55 by 79. I didn't realize it was that big. Wow. Okay. Well, uh, Friends of the Maidens up here. They got a lot of stuff up here on this sale. This is still a sale, right? Yeah. Did you see how much they have up here? Oh, I don't think I even opened this. Nefertiti is up here at 25% off. Who was it that I was saying? You just get a sale and then you can go and shop. Then I got the smaller hummingbird, 32 by 54. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. So you got the smaller one. That one is huge. Wow. Camellia ladies up here. Well, they got a lot of quality stuff. Dreamcatcher, that's the one that Jeremy had worked on. I don't know if Mimi is still in here. And he was talking about some of his. Here's Cherry Blossom that I was telling you guys about. I think I'm about to purchase and make another order because it's a deal. It's 25% off. Yeah, so I got to do it. It's because you know it's like buying toilet paper. You got to do it when if you do it when the deal is good. Ooh, 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 ooh. Man, oh man, at Diamond Art Club, they love my paychecks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do it. Where's the other one? Got that one already. I like Indian paint also. Oh, Graham's not in here? I thought he was in this one. Crapola. Uh, Anyone else have Talitha Kum? I know that Karina was working on it. Did she finish it yet? I have it. I just haven't. It's gonna be a while. That one I'm gonna do for my mom. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one for my mom. Can you guys hear my music? I want to make sure I'm not getting in no trouble. I don't want to get in no trouble. I know earlier my son, he was controlling the remote. He was making sure that I didn't go over. Has anybody seen Indian Paint on? I want to make sure that it's not it pixelated, and it looks like a lot of confetti. I'm done with confetti for a while. I don't want to do any confetti. Okay, good. Go to Vegas and direct and take back home with you. Oh, and Diamond Art Club, yeah, and take it back home. Oh, she's gonna be so close. She might be able to have something delivered to a post office. Step over the line. Wonder how far Toronto is from like Buffalo or something. Probably a couple of hours drive. Drive on in, pick up your package, and head on back. They probably think you have some drugs in there. She left Canada 3 hours ago. She on her way back with a big package now. Royal Diamond Painting is having another 40% off sale on all paintings with checkout code Royal40. Uh-oh. What paintings are you doing right now? Are you referring to me, Ginger, or Rachel? Rachel is working on Nightbringer. It's big. It's really big. The one I'm working on is called Nola. It's a Nola. I think I have a picture of her. I'm going to that site that Rachel just mentioned. Well, yeah. All right, here we go. This sale is not good for that long. You got to get, ooh, pretty colors. They got soulmates up here. Do you have any videos posted, Rachel? Isn't it lovely? You ought to see how vibrant the colors are. Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh, it looks even better when you taste. Look at that. Look how much it's started. This is a quick move. Like I've gotten all this done in one day. Yeah, but I just came from rocking confetti, so it's easy when you have color block sections after dealing with confetti. Are they all the same size, or do they vary? Can you like select the size? Oh, it lets you pick a size. Okay, I see. Wow, I like that. The price goes up, but obviously 40 by 40 has 45 colors. Woof. Oh, I like it. It changes. It shows you the clarity based on the size that you pick. Okay, I like that. Alrighty then. Look at that. You guys got me up here shopping. Cindy says, haven't checked out Royal Diamond Painting yet. It's good. They got some cute stuff with 40% off. Yeah, I'll definitely place a purchase. I like that. Look at that. Oh, this is cute. Deadpool. My nephew would like that. He came over and he was looking at Justin's artwork and he really loved it. And he was like, I like that a lot. Oh, this is really neat. As you pick a different size, it shows you the clarity of the picture. That's pretty neat. I like that. I like that. Are they all, Rachel Ray, are they all squares? It looks like they're all squares. All right. I prefer squares, so I'm not upset about that. Ooh. Well, it's 12 o'clock. It's time for me to catch up on some. Do you guys watch TV? I love to watch old programs like Walker, Texas Ranger. Um, what else? Oh, I just started watching Baywatch. I'm on episode like 6 from season 1. So I just started. Also started Hunter. That was a cop show that came on in the early 80s. Um, I think I'm on episode like maybe 10 or 9 of the first season. I am trying to watch Fall Guy. I have completed the first season, but I can't find. I think it was on for I think 6 seasons, and I can only find like the first 2 seasons or something. So I'm actually trying not to have to purchase it, but it sounds like I may have to purchase it. But that's what I've been doing. I finish up about 12 o'clock from diamond painting, and then I'll watch about 2 hours of some kind of a program. I've been watching, oh, this one is cute. Is this Moana? Is that Moana? I don't know, but it's cute. It just says Island Princess. It's a square. I like that one. I think I may get that one. Oh, it's very cute. We'll see. We shall see. Well, it looks like it is. It does. I think, is that Moana? Rachel, do you know if that's Moana? That's a cute picture. I don't know, but that's going into the add to the cart. That's a 50 by 70. It's going to be a big painting, but I think my daughter would like that. Mom, can you put this on? Can you put this on my wall? Oh, okay. Some pretty good stuff. This is new arrivals. I see they're regular. Yeah, it is Moana. Okay, I thought so, but I wasn't 100% sure. This is cute. Rebecca found a Disney painting that she thought would look really. It would be a good gift to give to my brother and my sister-in-law. Um, I know I told you guys that they're having a Disney themed wedding, but I feel bad because I want to get the painting for myself. I'm that person. Well, I was gonna get it for you, brother, but things happen. Shoot, Don't hate me. I got what I wanted. It's my money. Oh, I just want to say thank you for that awesome live stream. I now have fond memories of walking my dog and listening to you laugh. Girl, I was drunk. I was two shades to the wind before 10. I started off probably at 6:30 in the morning. I had a little bit of iced coffee, and then I said, "Oh, what the hell? It's Cinco de Mayo. I'm gonna have some fun. Put some Bailey's, Irish cream in it. Woo, mix it up." Uh, before I even started, I think that was my second. I had filled. You know how you sip on your drink. So I'm listening. I'm getting my stuff set up, and I said, "Oh, let me run to the restroom. Let me refill my cup." I was probably already done by the time I logged in. I remember. I think I was over here at that point. I remember putting down the wrong colors. I'm like, oh, that's just gonna be a part of the shading. Oh, oh, I'm gonna try. They give maximum colors. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to. I have a couple in my cart already. They got 67 pages of diamond painting, so I'm gonna be on here for a minute. But yeah, I had a good time. It was a lot of fun. I got down 10 diamonds, I believe. So I felt like I didn't miss the point. Most importantly, I've tried to be the host that gave you guys all something to listen to while you were doing either diamond painting or getting your housework together for your next session. So uh, I definitely had some fun. I was in here cracking up. And by the time my kids got up, well, my daughter was gone for the weekend. My son, he was here though, and I was gone. And I told him it's all your fault. I'm in here drunk because you didn't come and co-host with me. But the good news is I wasn't going anywhere. I was here in the house by myself having a good time. I had the Diamond Paintathon on my TV. You guys know I keep a tablet on my desk, and then I have my laptop right here behind the camera. So I had something going on all my devices, and it was literally I started. I only missed three creators, and obviously the goal is to go back in and watch theirs. But I would doze off. But I only missed three creators. Missed two in the middle of the night. I fell asleep during one about probably half an hour before theirs ended. Missed two creators and got up, went to that first morning. Then I think I started at 8 o'clock my time, and that was like 11 o'clock Eastern. And so yeah, I got a lot done. And then when it was time to start my session, boom, I tried to get started, but I didn't get a lot done. Get it? No need to explain. We were having an awesome time. I hope so. I don't want to be that one creator where everyone's like, she can't come back. She have a problem. She didn't diamond paint. We didn't get anything done. So I wanted everyone to at least have a lot of fun. I had fun. It was definitely Cinco de Mayo. I live in Vegas, so the one thing that was different than any other year is where we used to live. Um, there would be mariachi music all the time, constantly. Fell asleep during Redneck Beauty and was almost late getting up for yours, Tia. How could you fall asleep during Rednecks? Hers was so funny. My stomach was hurting. Her husband, Meadow, he is hilarious. Just the way he says things. And oh my gosh, my stomach was hurting so bad. I was laughing. I felt like I was doing sit-ups. So, yeah, I had fun. I think I managed. Oh, who came after? I think there were two others after. I fell asleep during Amherst, and when I woke up, um, I can't remember, whoever was before me. I had just woke up and came right into theirs. So I only got a total altogether that whole time of like 7 hours, just over maybe 7 hours of sleep. You had fun, Gingers. That's good. That's what it was all about. Yeah, I know. My eyes, by the time it ended, my eyes were rolling up in my head. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm not going to do anything. I started to kind of hang out here a little bit longer. And Diamond Payne, I said, no. Amber was singing and she was putting me to sleep. I tried, but I was falling asleep. And I had her on my phone because I had got up from my desk. So, oh, look at these. They're so nice. This is too cute. I'm going to show it because it's really cute. You guys get ready for the cute factor. Look at that. The Care Bear. Van Gogh style. That's so cute. I wish my daughter was into diamond painting. I think if she was, you know, it would be nonstop fun for her. Listen to me, I'm taking over again. The only thing I follow at the moment is calls. When Calls the Heart. Don't watch much TV. Okay, so since you brought it up and you watch When Calls the Heart, good morning. It's 2:25. Time to get some sleep. Night, Mimi. Thanks for coming and thanks for joining. I know you know what I'm going to bring up. Lori Loughlin. And where do you rein in on it? Because I talked about it in one of my videos a little while ago. But where do you rein in on that diamond painting with an orchid? And I know that they just announced on one of the news media that, you know, she wasn't going to be in. You know, how they were going to cut her out of the episodes or the future episodes. Do you agree with that, or do you feel like, I don't know. Here's what I said before. And maybe I'm just a little, you know, aloof and I don't understand the education system. But I thought when it comes to college, if you got money, you pay and send your kids. They can go anywhere. If you don't have money, it's when it's difficult and you got to go jumping through hoops and, you know, you got to take tests and things like that. But I thought people with money, you could just get into the school. You pay and they go. And so I think I'm a little confused at why it's an issue that money was paid to, whether it's an athletic team or what, for a rich kid to go to, you know, a quality school. Because I thought that's how it always was. And I thought that's why they created, you know, scholarships and education reform so that there's opportunity for those who don't have silver spoons. So with that said, I guess I'm just a little confused at why she's in so much trouble. You know, obviously I get it. They paid money for her to be on the road team and she's not on the crew team or, you know, whatever she's not on, they pay money for her to be on. And so, but I don't understand why it just couldn't go to the administrative or put the money wherever it's best needed. And, you know, we just put a boat in our name or something and she just attends school here. I'm confused at why it's a scandal. You have to pass the ACT test no matter what. Okay. So, Mimi, I didn't know that you had to pass no matter what. I thought that would be contingent upon like scholarships and things. So that makes sense if you have to pass no matter what. Ding Dong couldn't pass, or I mean, they couldn't get a tutor. I feel like, I mean, she has money. The parents paid someone to take the test that their kids had to take. Oh, okay. Ooh. So now you guys are adding depth to, because all they ever talk about is Hallmark and how she's not gonna be on Hallmark no more. I'm a Hallmark fanatic from October through probably March, the end of February maybe. I really do like all the Christmas movies. I like when the winter fest that they do in January. Then obviously that leads into the Valentine love movies, and then they get into spring and St. Patrick's, and I kind of fall off. I'm done with romance at that point. Nobody want to think about romance when they get outside. So definitely from I'd say October through, yeah, you have to pass tests, but there has always been those who have paid to get special treatment. When you put it like that, Cindy, it sounds bad. Like I'm not rich, so I guess I didn't know. I I had to pass the ACT, and my dad owned his own store, but I still had to pass to get into school. And he definitely didn't have a ton of money to where he could just hand over, a whole college education and things like that. I went to a state school, went to Ohio State. But with that said, her husband is like a gazillionaire, and I just these are not problems that rich people should have, like staying out of jail and your daughter talking about she hates you. You may like, I don't even want to go to college. I think the high class colleges you have to score high on the test. Oh, oh, okay, okay. Well, I wouldn't have known any of this had you guys have not have said anything, because I don't know if I took the time to really care. I really was shocked. Like, why is these people having these problems? They got money. This is not the kind of problems money people with money should have. Like, are you serious? So, and then obviously it was Aunt Becky, and Aunt Becky is well renowned and really loved. So I think the scandal has grown simply because she's like an innocent in a lot of the characters that she selects. So I don't know. Do you think she can turn her career around? Boy, that sounds like the hopeful in me. Do you think she can turn her career around? Not if she getting fired from Hallmark. You know, there may be there may be something for her in Lifetime though. They like a little shady character every now and then. You might have to start a reform. You know, Hallmark don't want you. Lifetime will. Something somewhere scandalous. I think it'll start off with Celebrity Big Brother. If she don't go to jail, she'd have been to jail. uh, uh, yep, the parents commented fraud. Mm, not in prison. She can do that HBO special. They waiting on her now. She come out. She already went once, and then obviously she got out on bail. And that one show, um, Orange is the New Black. That's it. She'll be able to do that show now. They're gonna probably be recruiting her. So no, I don't think that her career is over. I just think that she's gonna have to take it in a different direction if she's ever interested in getting back into acting and things. I don't know if the fluff, the cupcake fluff, is going to be her route anymore. You know, I think one of the daughters didn't even want to go to college. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's how it started. She like dummy did a video and said something about it in the she does her YouTube. She's a YouTube creator and she does makeup, and she had been utilizing her position in college. Was supposed to say, yeah, President Ginger said, was supposed to say committed fraud. My bad. That's okay. um, she does YouTube videos on makeup and dorm life, like things that she has done in dorm life, and obviously she has to attend a couple of classes and things. And how I found out about it, all those YouTube creators, yep. How I found out about it was she had done a video, something about she didn't even want to go to college. Her parents did something, like she was commenting, complaining basically, and she just didn't understand what she was about to kick into play. But yeah, they jumped on that real quick because she had a whole lot more subscribers than I think I'll ever have, a gazillion. And so people were starting to talk. Did you hear what she said? Like, she's not even supposed to be in there. And so my daughter said something because she knows how I feel about Hallmark, and I said, I don't watch her. I don't know who she is. And she said her mom's an actress on your Hallmark shows. So she has a mystery series that she does on Hallmark mysteries and movies and mysteries. And I watch her mystery series. I know she does When Calls the Heart, but I only watched the first season of When Calls the Heart. Anyway, my daughter said she's the daughter of one of those ladies that you watch on that mystery series. And I went back and looked at it, and that's when I said, oh, why is it such a big deal? And then every day almost since, it's like I said, it's been a big deal. So when you said that's the show you watch, oh yes, it's on. I'm telling you, Diamond Painting with an Orchid, it's on every day, every notification I get on my phone. That's all they talk about. Lori and her and Hallmark. Hallmark probably about to get so much success behind this. They lightweight cutting her a check. They gotta be. The money wasn't even enough to get them in. They needed to be on the rowing team. Exactly, which is what is the biggest scandal about it. She not on the team that they support, and name a boat after us and keep it moving, but don't put her on the roster. Make it realistic. You can't even have a realistic scam. We billionaires, make it realistic. That's all I'm saying. That's a easy. Wait, something ain't right here. Oh, these things are peculiar. That's really easy. But like I said, I think the money should have went towards a boat. We reached out to them. They're the patronage and their parents of one of the girls who gotten in. And so we're gonna name a boat after them. And then she's on the crew team, and every time they row, we see their name. Everybody's so grateful because we got extra practicing equipment. They put in a lake for her or something. Make it realistic. But don't put her name on the roster and she don't show up at practice. And then she doing YouTube videos where she got 2.3 million viewers, and she's complaining about not even wanting to go. I don't even want to go. I don't even like college. So, yeah, you're absolutely right. The money wasn't enough. I think they should have just had their name on a sign somewhere. Sponsorships. That's what it should have been. And she got in bed with the wrong person also. You don't want to get in bed with somebody mediocre. You're supposed to go to the top. You know what I mean? You go all the way to the top. You're going to commit something, commit it with the key players. You don't want to go down there with the middle management. That's just me thinking, guys. I would never actually do it. I'm just rambling. I'm gonna have some vitamin C. That just slipped out. See what I mean when I say sometimes I slip back into the old me? These are sweet. These are halos, guys. Halos. Anyway, yep, I'm rambling. But I'm just irritated. That's all. Cindy's laughing. Yeah, I slipped up. I'm talking about going to the top. Don't mess with middle management. The biggest thing that I've ever done, let's see. So, and this is a true story. September 5th, 1995. I'm driving down the road, and a guy in a Jeep, he had the top off. I was in a Jeep Tracker. He was in like a Jeep Wrangler, had his top off, everything. We're in like a 25 mile an hour. It was a residential area. He, I'm, I'm coming down the street. He comes out in front of me to turn in front of me and end up on the same path as me. But one block up, then cuts over, and I'm continuing straight. As he's cutting over and I'm continuing straight, there's a police officer right here. And the police officer pulls out behind me and pulls me over. I'm like, what did I do? The officer said, you realize why I'm stopping you? Ma'am, no, I don't realize why you're stopping me. I'm doing nothing wrong. So he said I was speeding. No, I was not. And he was like, yes. I was like, you don't have to show me because I don't believe that. You guys can just pull up and say whatever you want to say to someone. I was not speeding. So he said, absolutely, ma'am. I've never been asked this question, but I'll be more than happy to show you. He allows me to get out of the car, and we walk back to his car. So I'm sitting in the cruiser. I could have been a bad person at that point, and it literally crossed my mind. Should I pull this door closed and drive off or keep listening to him talk? So because I'm here today, you guys know, I just listen to him talk, but it did cross my mind. And when I say that, that's the worst thing I've ever done, that literally is the worst thing I've ever done. He goes through his explanation. I told him, I kind of tapped on the device, and this thing is antiquated because what you didn't catch was, I understand your explanation, but what happens when two vehicles are in vicinity of one another and we're going in different directions? And he said, exactly. So what you just did was pull me over for the gentleman who cut me off and then pulled off around the corner. And said if he knows how your equipment works, that's probably why he, pulled off. So I did go to court and I fought the ticket. I didn't have to fight hard because the cop didn't show up, but it didn't go against me. So, but for that one flicker of a moment, I was in the cop car and I had drove off and I was a hardened criminal. Just a one midge flicker of a moment. Then I came to my senses and it all went away. Yep. Well, you guys are just a joy to entertain and start getting emojis instead of sentences. That means it's time to let you guys go. I always tease Jeremy about his 5-hour stream. And look at how long I've been here. This was going to be an hour. It turned into 3. That's how much I talk. I can really talk. When I told someone that during the interview for my current job, they was like, okay, well, when can you start? Yeah, they have me working. I got to go through all arbitrations. I go through all comparative negligence. I do all of that. And they love it. I need somebody who likes to talk. So there we go. All right. I'm going to finish up my vitamin C. And I guess I'm going to get some TV watching going on. And I will be on tomorrow to go over our contest details, finalize everything. And you guys all have a good night. Thank you guys for joining me. It was a lot of fun. I had a ball. I'm glad you guys got to know my son a little bit more. I know he's a little quiet, but you're welcome. Fun stories. Yeah, crazy stories. You guys all have a good night. I'm going to go ahead and hang it up and get some TV watching going. Okay, see ya.